it gets you in trouble. Let me tell you a story, Dara.
I'm always happy for
about a little boy named Pinocchio. He was a little wooden puppet who came to life because he was possessed by a demon. And he would go around and he would lie to everyone because of the devil. And then all the villagers, they put him on a bonfire and they burnt his soul to ash. And Trump should learn, you never trust a puppet.
And we've all learnt an important lesson there.
You fucking idiot.
Do another one!
No, literally, no.
Hey, Josh.
I want to hear James's version of the Bible.
Hey.
Comedian James Acaster.
Never baked before.
So today we're in black and white because we're going to be playing a game that's black and white. So I thought, stick to it, stick to the theme. But the game is still downloading. And we're going to just watch something while we wait, yeah? Dinner was chicken wings. Chicken wings. Yeah, I got the other game as well that comes in in a pack of 2 with that game, and apparently both of them are really good. So we'll see. But I've also downloaded the one you told me to play, so that one is downloaded as well. If we hate the princess and everything else, we're gonna go back to being in color and playing the something else, hopefully inspiring. But yeah, hi Clangy. Welcome back, Joshi. Glad you're done with work. And how are you marinating your chicken? What you gonna make? Yumby, hi. How you doing?
Let alone competitively, let alone on Bake Off. It's the worst idea anyone's ever had. It's absolutely ludicrous.
Today's category is to bring in the most confusing thing. You, Lord Davis, will judge whose thing is the most confusing. The one with the most confusing thing will max out on points for this section. At the end of the episode, the winner will take home loads of things to get all befuddled by. That's how it works.
James Acaster, what did you bring in that's confusing, and why will it confuse me?
A DVD of The Matrix.
Are you hearing it okay, the video? We're gonna slay everything.
Spoke to about The Matrix has gone, I can't wrap my head around it, man. Try and watch The Matrix, man.
Who are these people?
My parents.
Okay, wait, let's find something else. He's really good. He's really funny. I've seen him live once. The best of James.
How do you make a good first impression?
I sing I'm James Acaster to the tune of I'm a Survivor by Destiny's Child.
What can I hear now?
I'm James Acaster,
Erica.
I'm James Acaster, 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 I'm James Acaster.
I don't even know how to classify this sort of sense of humor. Hi, Erica. How are you doing, my dear?
I'm James Acaster, I'm
Zesty
James
sounds nice.
Acaster, I'm James Acaster,
Okay, are you gonna
I'm James
finish?
Acaster, I'm James Acaster, I'm James Acaster, and you are?
Thank you so much. I fixed my alerts.
Hello, James.
Look at that. You're a motherfucking star. I fixed my alerts.
Draw the biggest and best circle.
Biggest and best circle wins.
Your circle must be completed
Thank you.
in one single sweep.
So I'm you want me to be an enormous human compass.
Oh, okay.
You have 10 minutes. Your time starts now.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna find something that's gonna be way funnier to people who never experienced James Acaster before. Wait. I think he had this sort of a James. Was it him? No, it was the other guy. What's the name of my other favorite comedian? The one who called himself Hugo Boss. Hugo Boss. Boss, Frank. No, wait, what the hell? What is this? Yeah, Joey Lycett. Joey Lycett is the best. Have you ever heard what he's done with, No. No, Joey Lycett. They're both British. Okay, wait, I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm black and white tonight. Black and white. Hi, welcome back to Scotty. You know of the brand Hugo Boss, yeah? Okay, listen. Okay, listen, we're gonna watch it, yeah? Tell me if it's loud enough so you can hear it properly. The game is 4 minutes away from being completely loaded, so we can play it then. But if you want to hear more of the video or more of him, his humor, because he's funny. He's funny to me. I don't know. Tell me if your sense of humor works. If you get this one as well.
Very close to my heart, beer. And by close to my heart, I mean progressively destroying the arteries of. Boss Brewing are a small company based in Wales who make beers with charming names like Boss Bear and Nut Job. Incidentally, both of those are also videos you can watch on the internet. Boss Brewing were quietly growing their small business and winning awards for their beer. If you're interested in some tasting notes, I can tell you, like all beer, it tastes mainly of football, sweat and top banter with the lads. Oi, oi.
Possibly to an extent.
What they say, I don't know. It was all going well until one day they decided to apply to trademark their name and logo. 8 weeks later, Boss Brewing received a cease and desist letter from multi-billion-dollar fashion brand Hugo Boss.
Let me pause for a sec. Pelty Cable, thank you so much for the raid. Hey! Lovely to see you. Hello everyone, welcome in. How was your stream? Did you have a good time? Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, everyone. I am in black and white because we're gonna be streaming a black and white game. So it's intentional. This is not a malfunction. We're not back in the 90s or... No, wait, sorry. I'm being an idiot. Black and white TV, when was it? Was the 50s, 60s, yeah? 60s were in color already, I think. I'm just being stupid. Welcome in. Oh, you got ads when you got in. Oh, no. I was just asking how your stream went. Josh, thank you so much for the sub, for the gifted sub. Don't do it again. But aren't we happy I fixed my alerts? They actually work now. So yeah, so what we're doing is we're waiting for the game to finish downloading, and we're just watching a little bit of dry English humor while we wait. What game did you play? What game did you stream? They worked before just 3 times. Yeah, they always just die at some point, yeah? But you know what I found out? I basically discovered that I've added my alerts like 10 times. That's why they were overlaying and overplaying, and we were hearing, you know, echo and everything. Helldivers in Valheim. Ooh, that's cool. Hope you had a good time. Did you hear the veiled threat chat about...
No.
Oh, that's funny. Hey Ronnie, welcome back.
No, he's sleeping.
But yeah, we're just... So this comedian, Joey Lycett, he changed his name legally to Hugo Boss for a reason, and it was hilarious the way he's done it. I'm gonna just play a tiny bit of that.
Demanding they change their product name. Can you just change a name? Just demand to change it? And if so, has anyone told Gwyneth Paltrow's children? Catherine, I had no idea you were a legal expert.
Yeah.
Okay, hit me with your best facts then.
A cease and desist letter is a formal document sent to a business ordering them to stop alleged illegal activity. In this case, Hugo Boss was demanding that Boss Brewing change the name on some of their beers, even though Hugo Boss
like
don't have beers protected in their trademark.
But you know, Valheim is one of my most favorite games of all time. It's so simple. I couldn't get used to the fact that it was so pixelated at first. But after a while, you just learn to appreciate it. It's such a beautiful, little, wholesome game.
Hugo Boss have trademarked the word boss in 18 different classes covering items like...
You know what? I don't know. If you want to watch this one, watch it later. This is too long, and I have a feeling you're going to get bored really easily. This is cool. Let's watch a tiny bit of that.
One of the things I do on this show is reply to other people's scam emails.
I can't commit
so
to
they
a
don't
single
have to.
thing tonight.
Freeing you guys up to do whatever normal people do to pass the time. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing drugs? So So, this is an email someone sent me. They received this tasty and genuine-looking offer in their inbox. Here it is. Hello, I am Mr. Yusuf Dixon, Gold Export Manager, contractor by profession. I need your assistance of transferring $26.5 million in your country. I wait to hear from you. So I wrote back, what's this about? But I didn't write that as me. I set up a fake account in the name of DIY SOS host Nick Knowles. Yusuf wrote straight back to Nick Knowles and said, like I said, I would like you to receive the money, then help me to come over to your country for shearing. I'm guessing he meant sharing, but I prefer shearing, to be honest. Then he wrote, now I want you to send me your own passport, your address, and your phone number. Now, I don't have Nick Knowles' phone number or passport because, believe it or not, I'm not Nick Knowles. So I wrote back, hi, Yusuf. It's great to hear from you. Thank you for shearing me. I'm not sure where my passport is. Will this do for what you need? And then I attached this. It's a fake young person's rail card belonging to Nick Knowles, who is 56. Yusuf replied, I'm a little bit surprised to hear you said you don't know where your passport is.
Yeah,
At this point,
funny.
I should have backed down. Should have, but absolutely didn't. And instead I wrote this. I've been looking for my passport all day. My wife said it was in the kitchen cupboard, but there was nothing there but cling film. It is not the first time she has lied to me. Now, you might presume at this point this is where Yusuf runs out of patience. No, it's the point where he writes this.
Welcome to my whole stream where it's a simulation of you and your coach changing channels. Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing half an hour ago downstairs. I could have just stayed there, but I decided to come back to you, you know, because I kind of craved quality company.
Hello, my friend. I understand. We have to wait till your wife give back your
Thank you
passport
so
from the
much,
kitchen
Belty.
cupboard. Thank you.
Sweet dreams.
Yes, we have to wait for pretend Nick Knowles'
Bye-bye.
imaginary
Thanks so
wife
much
to
for
give
coming
me
by, and
my
thank you again
passport back
for
from my non-existent kitchen cupboard. I decided it was time for Nick's pretend wife to get involved. I called her Linda Bin, and I set up an email account for her. Here she is.
Linda Bin.
That's her. She's lactose intolerant, but she still drinks loads of milk, because YOLO. I emailed back to Yusuf as Linda. I wrote, Yusuf, please stop emailing Nick. He is not to be trusted. He slept with my friend and I've had to move to Bosnia. I will happily take your offer in his place, Linda Bin. Now, at this point, you or I would realise this is totally insane, but not Yusuf, because he wrote, hello, my dear Linda Bin. Thank you so much for telling me in time who your husband is. I'm happy to have you by my side as my partner. I've finalised everything with the manager. The only fees you will pay is clearing fees, which is €1,210 only. So what this is an advance fee scam. They're promising us big money if we make them a smaller payment up front. So it was time for Linda to let Yusuf down. And she wrote, my dear Yusuf, Nick and I haven't been getting on for a long time. Things aren't right in the bedroom. Actually, things aren't right in every room. My friends think I'm crazy. They say I'll patch things up with Nick, that you're clearly a con man. But I know the only crime you're guilty of is loving too much. And fraud. I'm ready to start a new life with you, Yusuf. Let's take that 26 million and run away together. I can go anywhere with a third off using Nick's young person's rail card. Love, Linda. I received no further reply. Another scammer frightened off. Happy to...
Yeah, he is really funny and he does it. He scams the scammers and there's so many of, like, he did loads of, you know, little videos on all of the things that he responded to. Some really cool stuff. But yeah, the game has downloaded so we can play it. Unless we want to keep watching funny things. Up to you. Up to you. So that's the game we have. We have Slay the Princess. That's black and white, and that's why I'm in black and white as well. And then we have Scarlet Hollow. So I suppose, like, I think it says that this one comes first. So I think we should play this one first. Okay, we're playing. Okay. The boss said we have to play. We're gonna play the game then. Spuddy, hey, welcome back. Okay, goodbye, Joey Lysett. I shall see you again later when you respond to my another scammy email. Okay, where's the game? Game me. Wait, it says I completed it. Have I completed the game? We're gonna wait a little bit. Okay, we're picking which language we're gonna be playing in tonight. I think we're gonna go for... Oh, do we even need subtitles? I don't know. Maybe. Italiano. French. There's a guy here who is a security specialist who even tricks them into downloading his malware. Really? That's funny. I love these sort of scammers. There's a lady on TikTok as well who she's a voice actor. She's a voice actress, and she pretends to be an old lady. It's a horror game. Okay, first let's sort out this full screen situation. Preferences? Thank you. We want everything visible. We want the blinking. I don't know. What is blinking CTC? We want everything flickering, yeah? You guys are not gonna have any seizures, yeah? If I play it like that. Just a warning. Who volunteers and scream counter? You think I'm gonna... This is a cute game, no? I don't think we're gonna be screaming in this game. I had one told me I won the sweepstakes and had to pick out my BMW color and go to Walmart to send gift cards. I screw with them for a few hours just to waste their time. That's so cool. Yeah. Okay, so we have all of that done. What's the boil effect? Or is it gonna get us boiled? Anything else we need to sort? No? Shall we just play? Let's play. Let's play the game.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Wait, are you not seeing the game?
And in the base, you're here to slay her.
One sec. Are you guys seeing the game? Or is it black screen for you? You see nothing. What the fuck? Okay, wait. Did you see it before when it wasn't full screen? Preferences. Window. Now you see it, yeah? I think something happens when it's when it goes weird. Shall we just... Do you care if it's full screen? You see nothing, know nothing, hear nothing, you're happy. Same, Clangy, same. You don't care, yeah? It doesn't have to be full. Shall we just experiment? Ah, it goes black. It's gonna have to be like that, guys. I'm so sorry. But yeah, let's get back into it. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Unsub. You know, Roni, I love the fact that you came back. Like, I raided Pelty earlier, or somebody with you, and then you came back to me with somebody else's raid. You're basically like the what comes around... No, what goes around comes around, kinda, yeah? Person. Okay, focus, lady. Stop talking. What? How do I play it? You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Or, have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Or, killing a princess seems kind of bad enough, though, doesn't it? Can someone else do it? Well, so many options. Why isn't there an S there? Where? Where? Where, my friend? Where do you want to see an S? We're not here to have fun with you. We're here for what is not really happening. Oh, lay her! Oh my god, you're here to lay her. No, you're here to lay her. I'm here to slay her. This is a lot of text. Sweet, I've always wanted to... of a monarch. Vive la révolution!
That's the spirit.
Ha! That's the choice we're making.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Oh, hello there, princess. Do we just walk? No, we don't walk, we just click.
A warning before you go any further.
You can, if you slay, you also lay, because that's contained within the word.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay. The cabin is in the woods.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Rectum? What? What rectum are we talking about? Last, as the budget was clearly low at this point. You think maybe that's how the entire game is? Maybe we're all gonna hate it. I know Doc played it and he liked it, so... So we're saving princesses, not slaying
Ignore
them, huh?
him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin. We're going in. But I like it's all black and white. It's
The
so
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So we stabbing her or slitting her throat? What's the choice? Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Slay her with the slay her on the table, or lay her on the table and then slay her. Oh, okay. Enter the bait. We're going in, guys. We're in.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room
have
below.
a sweet night, yeah? Sweet dreams.
This
Good
is
night.
an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
Hey, Diver.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She doesn't sound like a princess. She has a low voice like I do.
She sounds dangerous.
No.
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Well, she kind of fucking lives here. She's in charge of her own home.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
It sounds like she's gonna slay us. Okay, buddy. Thank you so much for being here as well. Yeah. Yeah, was cute, huh?
Great job. You gave away the
Sleep
element
well.
of surprise. Good luck,
See you
hero.
tomorrow. Okay. You gave away the element of surprise. I mean, it's a game.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Oh, she's a
There's a heavy chain
prisoner
around
here.
her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She wants to check us out. She sounded like she was flirting with us, no?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
I mean, she's a woman. Clearly she is.
Focus on the task at hand.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Thank you, Spuddy. She is flirting with us. Her face doesn't match the tone of her voice. Okay, we're gonna go with this.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine.
The flirting is a
What
trap.
even makes you think you can kill me?
Yeah, from experience, Josh?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Mealy, thank you, darling, for your raid. Don't we love my alert for raid? You see all the raiders and this little meme. Thank you so much for the raid. Did you have a nice stream? Welcome in, everyone. How are you, brother Mealy? How are you? Excellent raid coverage. Okay, so first of all, this lady, I don't like the tone of her voice, the way she talks back to us. She's being rude.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
How long is this playthrough supposed to take? Like, are we going to be talking to the princess for 7 hours? What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? What do we do? I wish you could somehow, participate in this and just help me pick answers. Survey. That's why all my exes rated me on the exit survey. Nothing more annoying than a rude victim. Exactly, yeah? You don't want them to talk back. Take her arms off to be sure she isn't armed.
I'm positive.
Okay, the narrator is positive she's unarmed. We
not.
clearly see
But we'll
arms,
keep
though.
our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Really, we're black and white to go with the game. You know, the vibe.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Well, you're gonna have to. Well, you're not gonna be talking at all. Slay the princess. Fucking, we're going for it, yeah?
You charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck.
Oh, in the neck. That's it. Game over.
Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
Finish the job.
With the last bit of your will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
Okay. Oh. She wasn't expecting that.
The two of you collapse on the
The way
floor
she's
together,
smiling at me, though.
rapidly bleeding out.
We're dying together. She floats. She's a witch. Kill her.
Somehow?
Burn her.
I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder...
Now she sounds different. Now she sounds like a witch. She turned into an ugly motherfucker as well.
Do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
It wasn't?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Yeah?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes
Yeah,
dark.
you don't have time, you have to die.
And you die.
You're on schedule. The razor. If she weighs as much as a duck, she's
You're
a witch.
on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path
It's a
is
cabin.
a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
It's a
is a
princess.
princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So wait, is the aim of this game to actually slay her so she doesn't resurrect or something? I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that.
No, I do have
This is
it. I
the
just said it.
first
I
time
feel
either
it.
of us have been here.
No, I've been
If he
here
doesn't
before.
remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife
It's
out
all
of nowhere
my,
and stab us again.
Alternate personalities talking in my head now. What if she tastes like picking duck? I mean, of course I did. I've seen all of that.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about
How
that.
dare you
The
ask?
princess is unarmed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive she didn't. But it turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. So there's no reason to fear her.
I'm pretty sure the
You're
narrator
made
works
for this job.
for her.
You'll do just fine.
Okay, which one do we pick now? This is more than just a deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened. Well, we just talked about it. It did happen. What happens if we turn around? Which one shall we go with now? Which option sounds better? What do you think? What's your preference? Humans and humanoids. Explore? Okay.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it.
Hey, Swayze.
Like
How you
I said,
doing?
we've just met for the
Good to
first
see you.
time, you and I.
Uh-oh. Okay, so let's assume I'm telling the truth. And all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Punch drunk from no sleep the last 48 hours. And work, really? Is it that bad? Have you been working so hard the past few days? How did your work trip go, by the way, as well? Was it okay? Okay, I'm glad you made it here. You're doing great, finally relaxing after a busy day. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Are you having a nice dinner as well? What are you planning to have for dinner?
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died.
Yeah, I
Which
did.
probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Okay, we're
We did
playing with a
exactly
smart
what
ass.
you said. Sounds to me like you probably had some kind of elaborate nightmare, in which case I shouldn't be held accountable for what supposedly happened.
Yeah, Josh, you should get some food. Roast or fry your chicken or whatever it is you're gonna be doing with your chick, and then get to bed, you know? Get some sleep. Had dinner, was quick pizza. Oh, what sort of pizza did you have? What's your favorite pizza? Let your wood stuff. Oh, that's so amazing. Oh my god, folded laundry. Can I pay you to fold mine, please? I have to do mine on Saturday at last. And Josh, anxiety from the trip to have the uncomfortable meeting with the team. How did it go? Jeez, sorry to hear that, mate. You'll share your factor. Looked good today. Better be pineapple. Yeah, exactly. Barbecue chicken is not bad. It's a good one as well.
But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right.
Okay, so we're gonna try again. So the game is basically about
And I
repeat
believe
attempts
your
at
other
slaying
question
her.
was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Okay.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started.
That's good.
That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
If you
Had
guys
failed to
decide
slay the princess,
you hate the game
what would
and
have
want something
happened to
more
everyone in the place you
lively,
left?
I think that the other game is more lively. The other one I downloaded, so just let me know if you get bored of this one, yeah?
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
Live or die.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right?
Yeah,
If you
we should
turn
be
around and
voting.
leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else. She just caught us by surprise last time. She can't do that twice. So long as we're careful.
So
we
she's a
can win
witch.
this.
So is she going to be back to her old self, like unstabbed self, where she was still pretty, or are we dealing with a witch?
That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Shall we just go to? We're going to the cabin. We're just gonna face her. You know?
Warning: before you go any further, she will lie.
Okay,
we've
we've heard that before.
This time, just stay focused.
Okay, proceed to the cabin. Are we gonna get this knife? Because if she has the blade as well, she is gonna kill us. Yeah, it's unavoidable.
The interior
She's
of
done
the
it
cabin
before.
is a jagged mess of warped wood and
Oh,
broken boards.
this is
Their
different.
splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Some part of me wishes I could. I probably could switch off the narrator and just be it myself. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
It's a mirror.
It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Uh-oh, what are we gonna see when that happens? Slay her! Roni. Shut up, Roni.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Are we a
I hope
werewolf?
you know how ridiculous you look right now.
We are a werewolf.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
I'm glad you are. I mean, I'm not glad you're tired. I'm glad you're chuckling at everything. That's the way to live, you know, your life. That's the way to live your tired life. So, take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands.
It does.
Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us. Do we want to explore this?
Very different.
Very different. Okay, that's
Maybe
it.
that's because you haven't actually been here.
No, I have actually been
This
there.
means
I
you'll
died here
finally
before.
drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You
I've
haven't
never
died,
argued
and
with
you
a game
certainly
before.
haven't
I'm
been
arguing
killed
with a
by the
game.
princess.
I did stream earlier today, then I took a bit of a break to have some dinner, chicken wings, and then came back, because I missed people. I missed you guys.
So focus up.
I missed
A
you.
lot's riding on this.
Enter the basement. How you doing, writer? How is life?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs.
If I remember,
the fractured slats look
she's
as if
gonna
they've been
remember
torn
me.
from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
It's more satisfying, as well as less evidence to do it with your bare hands, and then chop her up in the pig pen. I can tell you had a couple of hard days at work, Josh.
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear
Yummy.
what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
Well,
That's right. Scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
she's not gonna be the same. And I'm a werewolf. Who is she
That
gonna
sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
Oh, sorry to hear. It was a super stressful day. But in a good way. Okay, that's good. Cool. Put your feet up. Make sure they're elevated. Elevate your feet.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
It sounds like she's demonically possessed at this point. I'm hearing at least a couple of demons.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah. She thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
Why are they weird? Did you get something weird? What is it playing? Surgeons? What ad is that? It must be also like geographically, yeah? Specific to you. I might be seeing different ads than you are. It was a Burger King ad I just saw in a preview. Dirty Buffalo. All you can eat boneless wing Thursday. Okay.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
I had 7 wings. 7, 5, 6, 7
I wonder if she remembers
tonight.
us.
But they were tiny. They were European size wings, you know? Like your thumb with a thing. Like, I know that you guys in the States, you have ginormous wings, yeah? Like a full fucking hand.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Okay.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get
She
close,
does have legs.
to let our
She does.
guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already
She's
slipping.
seductive right now.
She knows why
She's
you're
trying
here.
to seduce us.
You are armed,
with them feet.
after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Garlic! Okay. Go away, Josh. Get your garlic. It's about vampires. Josh. Thank you, Josh. Go get your garlic. If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you? No, we're not gonna say it. It's too obvious. Yeah, she knows we're thinking it. I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. Oh, I like that one a bit more. There's so many options. Fucking hell. Wait. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. Can we just talk? I don't have the key. We killed each other last time. Look, I know that you're mad. What happened after you died last time? What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you slashed my throat last time. Okay, cool. Cool, Joshi. Come back. I don't buy $20 of beer every day anymore. Okay. Okay. Spread the sobriety. Keep it flowing. Okay, closer to free. Okay, we're gonna come closer to... Are we gonna... So what are we gonna do? Are we going to be honest with her? What's the plan? Roni. Clangy. What do we do? Help me. Frisk her. You frisk her. Poor one. Out for death of alcoholism. Screw it. Slay the princess. No. I'm gonna be honest with her.
That doesn't sound like me.
She's a lying bitch, isn't she? Negotiate.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly didn't happen.
You don't drink nearly as often as you used to. When you do drink, minute amounts compared to old times. Yeah, same.
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously
Yeah, I can
lying
tell that.
through
I
her
can
teeth.
see it.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't
Voice
be
of the
the only
hero.
ones that looped back to the start.
Do I
Someone
have
else
like a
has to
hero
remember.
and an
Right?
angel and a devil on my shoulders?
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing.
How dangerous. So she's lying about how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
What? No!
That's
I
clearly
wouldn't
a voice
stab you.
of a liar,
I am
huh?
just a sweet, innocent princess.
She's
trapped here
innocent?
For no reason.
Okay.
And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
Okay.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her. She certainly feels threatening.
No, she does.
Just because she's
she
acting
does.
like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
She's not convincing at all. She's not convincing at all. I can tell from the tone of her voice that she's lying. Can't you tell?
But you know who is armed? You.
Well,
so
we have
stop
a stupid...
second-guessing yourself and do your job.
But wait, she stabbed us last time,
But
so it
I'm
didn't
nervous.
work. Slay her.
All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste
Because I know
any more time
women,
getting
okay?
stuck in your head.
And I know people. I probably could tell from your tone of voice as well if you were lying to me. Especially if I can see your eyes. Okay, so what do we do now? Do you remember what happened to her? I'm not gonna talk to her. She's a liar. She's a liar. Okay, I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. Let's try that.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
In your asshole.
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me
That's
to
what
cut
I said,
you open
Roni.
and
You're
look
not
at your
original.
insides.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention
She is
stabbing
crafty.
anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
What do you mean? She... Like, how is she gonna prove she doesn't have a knife?
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you. But I don't have one, so I can't.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with.
Yeah, she must. Yeah, I think, Roni, you're right.
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too. Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero. That's funny. You're funny. I'm not dead, so I can't have died.
For someone who isn't going to stab you, she sure is talking about it a lot. How about just, if I could move in this game, I probably would have just left, but I can't move. So no. Okay, so what do we pick now? We killed each other last time. You know what? Shall we just stab her? Let's approach her and see what happens.
Of course I won't.
Could a blonde out? You think she's a blonde? She's just black and white.
Against your better judgment, you walk across the room to within arm's reach of the princess.
Look at her eyes. She's mad.
I don't like the way you said within arm's reach. You hear the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
And it's not you.
Whose meat? Not ours, right?
No, our meat. Our meat has been sliced.
Hers, at first.
Uh-uh.
Then yours. Your neck,
specifically. Okay.
Again? Really?
Oh, that's a big blade.
You collapse to the ground, your vision swimming as you attempt to focus on her bloody blade and the limp sack of flesh that was once her arm.
You're going to die now.
And with a quick jerk of her elbow, she does just that.
Everything
goes dark.
And you die.
And you die.
She did. Where the heck did she hide that? I don't know, Clangy.
You're on a path in the woods.
No, fuck that.
no.
If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Yeah, exactly.
What? The interior of the cabin is sharp. A constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal
Every
pushing you
time it
towards...
looks so
Wait,
different.
excuse me? What
It was her arm.
What did you just do?
Was it her arm?
I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin.
Have you guys seen this game before? Is this your first time watching
Who holds
it?
the cards now?
Do you know what's gonna happen?
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore.
What circle, though?
What's the point of fighting if she's just going to win every time? It hurts being sliced to pieces. We're better off just sitting up here and doing nothing.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
Because the game has amazing reviews when you look on Steam, you know?
This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
There is nothing level in this place anymore.
That can't be right, that's too much responsibility.
Imagine if our houses were like that. If that's
I couldn't agree
the world
more.
we'd live
We
in.
couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it.
We take it.
Okay, sure. You
We
take
had
the
no
blade before
choice,
letting
we
me
just
finish
took it.
telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Should have slayed her with the table the first time.
This feels right.
I know. Made a mistake. Such a basic mistake.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
And what if we never do?
So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to? I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
Call the cops.
Walk through the door. You do
Or the
know what
Inquisition, you
doors
know?
are,
She's a
right?
witch after all.
But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
You know what? I think, my guess is that at the end we're gonna find out that we are the princess and we were stabbing, like with our desire to stab somebody else. We were genuinely just harming ourselves in the mirror. You know?
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick.
Uh-oh.
If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
Seems that way. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, you know? Approach the mirror. You think my theory is interesting. I'm glad.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it.
That's not a door, it's a mirror.
You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist.
Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us.
Well,
I'm sure
well,
we all look
well.
awful after
Hey,
dying
Chad.
twice.
Oh, well, well, well. How you doing, mate? We should take our meds. What meds are we taking?
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look
Oh,
like.
you mean like...
I care about getting to the
Okay,
end
I
of
get
this
it.
mess.
Sorry, I'm tired, Jimmy. I'm tired. I have maybe a quarter of my brain cell left. Wipe the mirror clean. Hey, Alpha Kilo. Thank you so much for tabbing me. Yeah, okay, cool. Have a good night. Oh, hey! Hey, Johannes, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone.
Or just grow. Or both, Roni, or both. I mean, cleaning, you know, wiping things. We grow. It's not pleasant, no? Who likes cleaning? I'm great, thank you. A bit tired, but good.
Just an illusion. Guess it's time for us to see her again.
Uh-oh.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
This time we're just gonna go in for it, yeah? We're gonna kill her straight away. We're not gonna talk, discuss
you step
anything.
forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
So there's no way of, like...
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Oh, okay. Wait, it's a fun house. So
but don't worry about how
it's
bad
a weird
you did last
game.
time. That's part of the fun.
I'm not entirely sure if it's good. Is it good? What do we think? Rice smile.
Fun for her, maybe.
It's weird.
Like dying all over again.
It's very philosophical, you know? It makes you think.
Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival. Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it.
You're just
You
hurt.
just need to find a way to win once. Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin.
She gives you a rise. I didn't even read that line. Fucking hell.
Past isn't real. There's only here and now. Your
Oh,
eternal
fuck.
bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood. The empty flesh of her arms flopping
were
at her
right.
elbows like torn
Who said that she had...
sleeves. The chain clatters
Roni,
to the floor.
you knew. You knew her arms were blades.
She's loose, and
She's
is coming
loose.
for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
It's a dream.
She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
Maybe this whole stream and us chatting is a dream. What are we doing? No, we're not appealing to her authority. No, that's not gonna work. Flirting is not gonna work. She has swords for arms. We don't. We're panicking. We're going to fight her and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. So what do we do? Yeah, we're just gonna go for this, yeah? For it.
No, that's a terrible
No,
idea.
it's not. It's a good idea.
We're dead either way.
Exactly.
Screw it, we've already died twice. What's a third?
Exactly.
A third is a third. It's bad. Who
Whatever.
cares? Fine.
Oh, we're killing ourselves.
Raise your blade above your head.
Oh, this is new. What are you going to do? Are you really going to stab yourself? Neat.
I wasn't expecting. I didn't know we were slaying ourselves.
Then you skewer yourself.
Oh.
Ow. Are we still here? Can we not actually off ourselves? Boo! Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Oh.
Oh, a new one of us.
She's still gonna slice us.
I thought that only happens when we die. Nah, we'd know if we died.
She's gonna kill us
Right?
now and then we're gonna die. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I assumed it meant as well.
You're on it. No, you're in it. Where the hell are you?
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be.
Dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you.
All of you, there's
Well,
just
I've
one
died
of
a
you,
second
mister.
ago,
You
but
have
right
mental
now we're
disease. Go
extremely
get some
not dead.
help.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? This is 4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Oh.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
Okay, that's an interesting approach to it.
As long as we keep moving.
Oh, great. So it's going to get even more crowded. Even more deluded voices that think we might stand any kind of chance.
Who cares about getting better than her? Let's do something weird. Like...
Yeah, unexpected.
Come on, show me something new.
Okay, we're fighting her. What do we do? We're going to let her stab us. Shall we flirt? Shall we just see what happens when we flirt? It doesn't work. She kills you again. And again. And again. And again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding on little snippets of the conflict that transpires. You're liking it. I'm glad. It's a bit psychedelic, yeah? There's something weird about it.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman. She skewers you.
You're cute.
Well, there's more of us.
Well, we tried.
Let's see if that helps. We just have to hit her harder. She skewers you.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
Okay, hasn't she skewered us enough?
Do you see that? We almost had her.
No, we didn't.
That was luck. But we only have to get lucky once. She's going to kill this body either way. So she skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
Yeah. It's looking promising, yeah? I mean, at least our blade is out. We're aiming for her head.
She skewers you.
She skewers.
See? We're getting better.
No, we're not getting better.
Okay, yeah. That was a good one. None of this is working.
I hate her teeth.
Think. She skewers you. We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it?
No.
Last time.
We're getting close to dying.
You're right. One last time. That's all we need. And then everything goes dark.
And you die. Mutually assured destruction. Are we getting a divorce then or something?
Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here.
Okay, good.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand. Ho-ho! What if we throw it out the window? Over my dead body.
I like that every time we do it again, it's always like different types of voices. Is there nothing to throw over her head? Clearly
That
not.
won't be very hard. We've died a lot.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
This is basically an image of a conflicted modern man, yeah? Who wants love, but at the same time has to embrace the suffering at the same time.
I'm sure I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
It's maybe it is kind of a allegory. Was this the correct word? Writer, you'll know. On modern love and life, yeah. Like the amounts of times the many times you have to die attempting something, yeah. And trying different ways of making it work.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only...
There are no stairs. Well, yeah,
Fine.
it was a slide
I'll just
before.
shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Please do.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs?
No.
Or this room, or anything?
No.
Don't care. Just want to win. Fine. Make
She's
your way
not
to
even
the basement,
chained anymore.
Where the princess awaits you.
She's not even chained to anything.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
She never was chained? I thought... Oh, wasn't she?
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
No.
I'm not going to wait for an answer.
Okay.
I'm just going to show you. It's
I thought she
worth
just
it, though.
like
Just
freed
you
herself
wait,
every time
and
with a
not for
blade or
very
something,
long,
but yeah, you're
because
right.
I'm going to do it right
Makes
now.
more sense this way. She already looks crazy at this point.
You gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing.
No, I don't.
Yeah, me too.
Why would you? Don't be stupid. Don't trust women. Haven't you learned already?
I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to
She
hear
has
you
got nothing
describe
new.
her
It's
new
all
thing.
same shit. It's same old. Don't trust.
Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears.
Her true
Then
face, huh?
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
I mean, we rehearsed it before.
Holy shit! She's gorgeous.
Absolutely
That's the
divine.
blind. Us, you know? The blinded us.
Yes, behold the perfect
crazy.
woman.
The perfect woman, okay.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
Hey, Rugger. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but hi.
That looked painful. How is she still alive?
Because she's a monster?
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
She is the answer to what black and white and red all over.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore.
Is it even a horror game? This is just life, yeah? That's just life.
This is all just a sick joke.
It's just...
I hate existing.
There's no way we're gonna reach her heart.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done.
She is very prickly. She has killed us over and over and over.
What just happened? It's
Well,
so
we just cleared our
quiet.
mind. We quietened our mind. Him too. Oh.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for
Oh,
once.
that's interesting. Are we basically learning that once we silence our internal voices, something actually can work? It's a lesson we're learning here. You do not act, and yet through that inaction your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Oh. Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. DJ's stream was good. Oh, did he stream today? I didn't even know. I didn't notice. I was so busy at work. I didn't notice. Was he up by noon? Oh, okay. I think she's in miniature. It feels like she's actually on a table. No, it looks like a table surface. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. I think they're having sex right now. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the moment. Valley. Okay, okay. An endlessly building crescendo and then an opening. Was I streaming at the same time? Oh, I didn't notice. My camera is colorblind indeed. Hi, how you doing? We're basically just making, you know, we're matching the game. We're matching the mood today. Reflection in the blades. Yep. Your blade strikes free of volition, and her strikes too. Oh, we killed her. You see, we mastered ourselves and vanquished her. Exactly. That's how we win. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you will fear what's to come. This is a good ending. Okay. Is that it then? Yeah, I know. I'm following him on his other channel as well, so I should have seen it. I don't know. You do not get to see each other die. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. A mirror. Approach the mirror. We're back at the cabin. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Look, we're a monster at this point. She's changing, but we're changing as well. Again, another allegory, yeah? It's basically how it is in life. You may get more experienced through things, but it has an effect on you, like it impacts your life and how you are. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Uh-oh, there is more. You are at the cabin. Next time we die, we are the cabin. She's burning. She is the fire.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Yeah, the table. This is interesting. What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel. Is this the end of the world? I'm starting to like the game more and more. It's taking us on a little bit of a journey, huh? We started with philosophy and now we're moving on to something more spiritual, I think. Do you know about the world beyond this place? Are you the princess? We're not gonna attack or destroy. We don't care about what happens now. We like the journey. We like the trip. And we know each other. I know the answer to this. And we know she is the princess. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? I think I'm gonna do this. Let her out of
I'm
there.
sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be
slay
unshed.
her.
This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
So she is trapped.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I am the city. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
That's deep. This is us, guys. We're oceans reduced to shallow creeks. The gift of a fragile vessel. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking? Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
We can't attack it. Do we attack it? What do you want to do? Because if it's something that's clearly trapped her, we don't want to destroy ourselves. But maybe we are the prison for her? Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. I don't believe we've met before. Have you been lurking for a while? So what do we think? Roni, Clangy, Henrik, Jamie, what do we do?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Destroying ourselves did not work before. Oh.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Thank you very much for the follow back.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole.
I don't know, because of
and
how
perhaps then we will know our freedom.
soft the voice in the game is. I'm thinking like I'm supposed to be whispering as well. I think the character is on acid, so just take a nap. You know what? Aren't you scared that I will find a way to kill you? Shall we? Let's try that.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold. How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated. Then we will be here forever, as we are now.
Unfinished, dry,
hollow.
I think it's a threat. I don't wanna forget. You know? That's the thing, I don't. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home. If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
We're gonna wait forever. Okay, fuck
She
that.
asks that I
The
tell
game
you
wants
to
me to say
remember
it,
her.
no? I can't have my own way.
You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die again. What? Excuse me, was this
You're on a path
prologue?
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
is a princess.
You're here to slay her.
If you don't,
If you don't,
it will be the end of the world.
the end of the world.
Afterwards, yeah. Have you played this one before? How do I call you? How do I say your name, by the way? Love? Do I just call you Love? Chapter 1, yeah, I thought this was game over, you know? I thought we're finishing. We're ending. We're moving on to another game. Possibly more interesting. Groupie Love. Oh, okay. Groupie Love. You can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard. Okay. What's going on? Wait. I want to skip it. Is it skipping? It says skipping. It's not really skipping it though, is it? Okay, I'll call you a groupie. I know I followed you earlier. Why did I know I saw you somewhere. You were doing something, or maybe hanging out with someone I like? What's gonna happen now? I'm
You
quite
make your way up
curious.
the short path to the cabin. You'll find a warning before you go any further. She will lie. She will...
Wait, so it's exactly the same. Do we just keep playing it until something else happens, or could build this game with my tools? Is it simple? It looks simple, yeah? All you need is some drawings overlaid, some text, a cool concept. We're not taking the blade with us this time.
The door to the basement
We did
creaks
have
open,
community night last
revealing
night,
a
and I was with a
staircase
bunch of
faintly
people.
illuminated by an unseen light in the room
Maybe from
below.
yeah, I think so.
This
I did
is an
see you somewhere.
oppressive place. The air feels heavy and
In
damp.
PowerPoint.
A hint of
Do
rot
it, Clangy.
filtering from the ancient
I'll play
wood.
your game.
If the princess really lives here, her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Wait, it's the same thing, yeah?
It's hypnotizing. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the...
Is it exactly, do you remember, is it exactly same text as
How
before?
many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting...
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be
No,
stuck
this
down
is
here
different.
forever.
It is different, yeah? She sounds different.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
I think I want to rescue her now.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
After
There's a
all
heavy
she's been
chain
through, you know?
around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a...
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
She sounds different as well, yeah? Her voice is more
I
genuine.
hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
The main car would be something even weirder, like long dongs. That's exactly why you should make the game, Clangy.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to
Make
the
something
end.
weird and I'll stream it. Promise. I wanna, yeah,
Only
save her.
making this more difficult.
No, fuck off, she
Thank
needs
you.
saving.
Thank you.
No, you're doing the right thing.
However weird, unless it's against the talk of Twitch, then we wouldn't, but whatever you make, I'll
Walk
play.
up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
So she gets
guessing we don't
chained,
have the
you see? At least in this reality.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Exactly. Yeah, let's look for the key.
I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
And not use both chains. Don't go anywhere. She said I'll be here.
Is someone else here? Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again.
Yeah.
You're here
It's
to
not like she
slay
can go anywhere.
the princess.
Return to the bottom of the stairs. Let's
You
go
make
back
your
to
way
her.
to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so
narrator is
much
upstairs.
easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom?
Yeah, maybe we could have used it.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep, we're prisoners.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped
You just said
wolf.
this is a bit like a Disney princess. Are you sure? Are you sure about it? You get hungry too. Don't ever do that to your arms. Get some chicken wings instead.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you.
Uh-oh.
The clang of bouncing
We're gonna die again, but this time...
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her.
Might taste good. No.
You won't
No.
like what happens if you do that.
Would you eat raw chicken? It wouldn't taste nice. You gotta marinate your arm first, obviously. Save the princess.
Fine.
Of course.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm.
What is she doing?
Just above the unyielding chain binding
No.
her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
This is giving me proper chills. And I'm cold at the same time. You're right, only eat myself in the bath. Yep.
The blade is sharp, and it
Mashed
takes
potato.
little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
You know, that's a gap in the market. There are no edible bath bombs out there yet. Like barbecue. Not necessarily edible, but at least flavored and fragranced, like something edible. Would people end up eating it though, no? Like Tide Pods and stuff, probably. The blade is sharp and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. But princess...
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
No.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything?
Huh.
It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
You think she's not real? I mean, she's not bleeding out, which is definitely a warning sign.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high.
What are you talking about? We're letting her escape into the world.
No, I.
It is
can't
weird.
just
It's a
let
fucking
her
weird
escape
game, huh?
into the world.
Intriguing. For sure.
As the princess approaches the bottom
No.
stair, your body steps forward
My
and
body?
raises the blade. Wait,
No.
this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Merge with her.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
That's not me! These are the only options. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I kinda don't feel like I have a choice at this point.
Your body lunges forward.
Fuck.
The blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
Yeah. You're onto something, Langy. Wrong movie.
The princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Poor princess.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
We have no choice. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the
Don't kill me,
blade
though.
from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What
I need a
are
manicure,
you
you know?
doing?
It's not looking good at this point. The main character talks, the narrator talks, yeah. Instead,
I'm sorry. I'll try to
just
be
bite
quick.
your nails. I'll try to be
She
quick.
plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
It's too late for a spudding,
I'm
my
so
dear.
sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Yeah. The main character has no voice.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful
She
death is
did
some
though,
sort of
no?
heroic
I thought she
gesture.
had her own voice.
The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
No, she did have like... She did have... Do you remember there was like a section here with her dialogue here? Like whatever she was saying, there was a dialogue box up here in red. Yeah, it is.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
And you die. Oh, the main character has no voice. Oh, you mean like me? I'm the main character. Yeah, okay.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
How many chapters in this game do we know?
You're on a path in the woods.
We can't not
And at
finish
the
the
end
game
of
though
that
now, because
path
it's
is a cabin.
intriguing. We need to know what happens.
And in the basement of that cabin
Is a princess.
is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Yeah, okay. Wait, can I just skip that? I have to pick an... something, I think. Oh, you bastard, you're in for it. Now I'm wise to your tricks.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
So is the gimmick to just die over and over again, to die your way through the story? I feel like it is.
Our beloved?
There has to be something more poetic, something more...
Yes, you'll have to be very
To it.
sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling
So
any
are you
and
telling me I
all
should just die quicker
assassination
so that we
attempts you've got in the
finish it quicker?
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically.
It
Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the chin.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Chaotic Chess, thank you so much for the follow. Okay. Shall we just turn around and leave? Yeah? We're gonna check what happens.
Are we running away?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Self-love
Do
is
you
good.
even know where
Good,
you're
yes.
going?
I like the belly. We're not gonna slay the princess, you know? That's not gonna happen. We're gonna save her. I'm not going. What do we do now? So what do we want to do? Do we want to go through it, die again? Or do we want to try not to? Go back to the cabin? You too? Flop, flop, flop? Away from... Shall we... Okay. We pump through the options and go again.
Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
No.
That's strange. It looks like this path...
It looks like whatever we choose, we're gonna end up in the same place anyway, so what's the point? What's the point, my dears? Okay, let's just go to the cabin.
Great to hear. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly.
Oh, it's going to resolve splendidly, all right.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prison.
Stray cats on your porch
The only
again. Oh,
furniture
that's
of
cool.
note
Pictures,
is an ornate
Rory.
wooden table
Pictures.
with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Chess, do you know this game? What brings you here? Did he say Princess Leia? No. Did he? No, he didn't.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally...
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the
Princess
blade. You
Leia.
need to do your job.
Yeah. That's a good one. We're just going in. We're just going in. We're doing what Clangy
The door
wanted.
to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The
I am
basement
not falling
almost
asleep, I
seems
promise.
welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing... A soft voice carries up the stair.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
I can hear wedding bells
I've
already.
held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess.
Yes,
Okay.
for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
No, but we are.
Just remember that you walk down the
She's
stairs
beautiful.
and
She
lock
bit
eyes
her
with the
own arm
princess.
off so beautifully.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
Oh.
She may not be able to hear my words, but
She can
surely
hear my
She can
spirit.
hear Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
You know, we're falling in love. We're falling in love here. I can
Do you
feel
hear
that.
that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world. But everything reset.
Huh.
Nothing
And it changes.
resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Hey, Doug. Did you play through the whole game? You played it, yeah? I remember. Did you like it? Last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? You did? 2 times? Why did you like it? It's a bit weird, I have to admit. It's a bit of a weird game. There are bits of it I like, and bits I think that I'm uncertain about at this point. Do I have to cut you out again? No, let's try not to cut off her arms just yet.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
Oh, it's a different narrator now. At least that's what he's claiming. You make your own decisions and get different endings. Okay, cool.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
So are we ending up where we're ending up now, with her falling in love with us because of my choices? Because that would be cool. Like, if it's like a testament to the kind of a beautiful person I am.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for a good story too.
Unsettling extent, actually. That's because
Did you get some sleep,
perfect.
by the way? Does it say if it's decision driven? We can have a quick look if you want.
You already know.
One sec. Where would you see it? Is it in the description? A branching narrative, where what you say and what you believe determines both who you are and how the story unfolds. So it kind of is, yeah? Is this what it's saying? I think so. You love the first ending? Oh, you got coffee. A lot of it.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Are you working tomorrow?
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Okay, you killed me last time, but it hurt a lot. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back? Rescue.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster
Do you know how
that
many
would be, you'd have to get
endings
her
you
out
can
of those
get?
chains.
How many options?
Good luck with that.
Okay, Clangy. Waiting for you to come back.
Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with
Okie
ease.
dokie.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
We can try. We can always, like, instead of cutting off her arms, we could always just, like, break her, these bones, yeah?
If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already?
Because we've yet to present her with her freedom.
I'm not sure I follow.
Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
I think I'd rather believe in facts.
Just break it.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
Did you get, like, into this part of the story where she basically bit off her own hand?
One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator!
Narrator!
Courageously step forward and free our beloved from her binding.
No, I can't let you do that.
Maybe.
If you take another step towards the princess, I'll... You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Oh, okay. Oh, did you take pics of cats? Did you post them yet in Discord? Can we have a look? Let me know.
Yes.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
You wouldn't.
I would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand
You know,
from her
if we're gonna find out
bindings.
that we are the monster,
That
we've always been
shouldn't have worked.
the monster, and
I'll
sorry.
be damned. We're doomed.
Slay smitten. You slay smitten.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
That's so fucking attractive, just yawning with my mouth wide open like that.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Slice him.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her
Why
back.
would we?
And everyone out there is saved.
We're in love. We're happy now.
Is that a threat?
You know what we'll do if you try it.
You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
Get married.
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism
We're
of
letting
someone
the
who
lady
has never felt
decide.
love in his heart.
Or at least indicate what it is that she'd prefer to do.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
You see? Man, boys, and chat, watch and learn. Ask your lady.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
He's not a simp. He's a gentleman.
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave.
Get a lady then,
and
if you want one.
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Aww. Okay, I want you to tell me what you want. If you want to leave, then let's leave. Something isn't right here, I'm sorry. No, we're not gonna slay the fucking princess. Let's see if she really wants to end the world, yeah?
Are you seriously asking her that?
Bitch, make a decision. Yeah.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
No. I mean, I don't know, to be honest, at this point, with global warming and everything going on. You okay, dog? Decision. I am deciding. No! I have no feelings about the world ending either way. I'm gonna drag it out now just for you. Oh, her. Okay. Okay. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague. That's exactly my belief. No, but do I want to say that? Like, I agree with the first couple of parts. I don't necessarily need to see them die slowly and in pain. No, I don't want the world
Good
to
answer.
end.
Now slay her.
Oh, fuck off. The princess.
If you don't want to end the world, then I don't want to end the world either.
Why? Why would you have us slay this beautiful creature? Did you not hear her just now? She specifically said she doesn't want to end the world.
Exactly.
Yeah, but are you getting the feeling she's just telling us what we want to hear?
Even if she was, isn't that a good thing? If only she could hear me. All I would ever say is what I think she would like to hear.
Is the voice of the game,
She's beautiful.
is the narrator the same guy who drew the thing? Is it a one-person job? I wonder how much money they made out of this game. How much do you have to invest to build something like that and then sell it? I'm curious.
You're better off not arguing with that dolt.
Oh,
You know
hey,
what you need
Josh.
to do.
Welcome back. Garlic and came back with Gouda, cheddar, and salami. But did you get garlic?
She can't just want to make us happy.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so
See?
of course she'd want the same for us.
That's like a fairy tale love. It doesn't happen, children. It doesn't happen. No, it can happen, but it takes two. We didn't kill her. She killed us a few times. We rescued her, and now we're falling in love. We're falling in love, Josh. We're building a relationship with the princess. I want you to tell me what you want. No, we don't wanna. We don't care. There must be something you want, but what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
Okay, fucking hell. We're in the honeymoon stage now.
Is she broken? What's going on?
A few times.
What's going on is she's lying to you. Only
There
she
must
isn't
be
a good
something.
liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
No, she is not a liar. No. Yeah, exactly. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
Oh, fucking hell. Something weird is happening right now.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
Yep.
I fail to see the problem here.
That's
She's
what
just
you do.
sweet on us.
Right.
You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Something's off. Something's off, guys. Slay smitten. Clearly something is happening here. I'm very scared. I'm not very scared. What if we just don't do anything? What if we just stay here? Nobody gets hurt. We just figure out a way to be happy together. No, fuck it. Fuck it. I want you to tell me what you want. I want you to make me unhappy. I want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave. This isn't right. Let's just get out of here.
That sounds perfect.
Oh, phew. She's back to normal. Normal? What are you talking about? Our angel has always been like this. Absolutely flawless.
As the princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it
Is she
tumbles
gonna
the
grab
last
it
hope
and stab
for
us?
the entire world.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
Doc, how long did it take you to play through the whole game?
I will mope about it. Because
How many
moping is
chapters?
the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Because I think, are we still on chapter 2 or 3?
You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand.
Is she gonna throw us
Look at
off
the way
the
she's
fucking
smiling at
window
you.
or something?
She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock
Same thing as
clicks.
before.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time?
Yeah.
And you should know that you won't be able to leave.
2 hours, maybe? And Jason, what you keep... Oh, okay.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
This is when all the sexing begins.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you will ever know.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Oh, hey, DM Berry. Hi. What did Ernie say when Bert asks for ice cream? I don't know. What? That's a good one. Do you think we can open it? I think we can open it together. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Slow clap.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door.
Together.
Together. And
the
lock clicks and the door
opens.
Open.
Are you kidding me?
I told you our love was insurmountable.
Oh, fuck off. I mean, it's sickening now at this point.
You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink.
Hey, Trigger.
Ruin everything.
Hi. Yeah, it's
If I'm
been
about to see
84
the end
years
of the
since we
world,
last
I'd rather
spoke.
not see it sober. You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end
Yes,
the
Doc,
world,
yes.
can't we all just stay
I did.
here?
I still do.
Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this
Hey.
works.
Obviously, we have to
in
leave
black and
with
white
her.
today, as you can.
It's
My
our
hand is
happy
floating.
ending.
I could grab the princess. Wait, can I grab the princess? No. You're about to vomit too lovey-dovey. How are you doing, Trigger? Are you back to streaming yet? Oh, we need to be happy as each other. What if we just stayed here and built a life together? Stop it with these interruptions. I already made up my mind. We're leaving.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you?
Yeah.
You crossed the room.
I was a bit rude
opening the
towards
door
the
to the
love of my
cabin.
life, the princess. But there was no other good answer at this point.
And then you step outside.
Romantic haze. Your love will set you free. You see, we're playing my game.
Our happy ending at last.
And then you die. You know, guys, if any of you wanna play it, stream it or something, even in Discord, I'd watch to see what sort of endings you'd get. Would be interesting. Shush dog.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go?
Uh-oh. The world has ended, I feel.
Where did
I
he go?
fear.
Oh, is he gone?
Who gone?
I hadn't noticed.
Who gone?
I was too busy staring.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh. You're doing well? And you're gonna be streaming again soon, but not yet. You're getting settled in and have a lot of tech junk to hook up. So hoping to be up by the end of... Oh, that's brilliant. That's cool. 2 weeks is nothing. Take your time. But it would be cool to see some of your streams.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
That's the coat? But you don't get the chance to make that jacket. Nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Your memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
She was armed.
Is that a mirror?
Oh, hey Dan.
Why is it here?
No, I took a break. I took
Why
a couple of
now?
hours break and then I came back. Did you get some sleep? This game is interesting. It's weird. It's very weird. We have another mirror. Why is it here? Why now? So basically, it's decision driven, yeah? So, lots of different endings. Of course you're scared. This is the end for you. But it's not the end for me. It's just it's going to be okay. Just trust me. Oh, we're approaching the mirror, bitches. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Will it conclude?
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt. Right?
Uh-oh. The voices feel small, distant, as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Are we ready for this? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone. But the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's me. I've grown. It's the bloat. That's the achievement I got. I'm just not saying random things. We got an achievement. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin! You are at the cabin. You are the cabin. Approach her. I don't know why, but every
Flickering
time
lights
you've
and
grown.
empty cityscapes become pockets of
Hey, Rusty
vitality
Eagle, hi.
and movement. I am more than I was before.
Are you?
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? You know what it reminds me of, and like the sort of feel it has, the music and the vibe, especially in those moments like right now. Have you guys ever seen a film by Darren Aronofsky called The Fountain?
Anything in me.
The Fountain, have you seen it? If not, have a look. You'll know what I mean. Yeah, it's one of my like favorites of all time, I think. Quite moving, quite deep. Very, very sad, but also very true at the same time. You know, that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? No. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
I'm not gonna slay her. Hugh Jackman, yeah, and was it Rachel Wise or Vice, depending on how you look at her name. It was beautiful. Everything is... No, I don't want to go like that. This is not me. The first one. What does it feel? Okay, it's basically same stuff as before.
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail.
It's a game
of
that makes you
perspective
think there's a
and
puzzle
memory.
game with a narrator that's called... Oh. Okay, you missed 10 minutes. Your cousin dropped off a big Costco bakery bag of... Ooh, hello there. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
It's a time that makes you think. Okay, I see.
We will meet again.
Oh, everything goes dark. And you die again. Wait, why is it chapter 1 again?
You're on a path in the woods.
Why is it chapter 1 again?
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
I think it should be chapter 3
And in
at
the
this
basement
point.
of that cabin
Did we just travel back
is a
in time?
princess. You're here to slay her.
Here comes that bullshit, what up? 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 Watch him rolling, watch
How
him.
do I skip it? I want to skip it. No, I can't really skip it, can I? Have you considered maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those.
The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's looked up? Nah. Can someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not... Blah. Do I get some sort of reward? No, we don't care. Thanks for telling me what to do. Let's go to the cabin. Let's speed it up.
You make your way up the short
Am I
path
making
of the
progress,
cabin.
guys? Am I making
You'll
progress?
find
I
the
don't feel like I am.
princess
Feels like it's getting more emotional, deeper on a certain level.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. We're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore him.
Okay, proceed to the cabin. I am making progress. Doc says I'm making progress. I'm making progress.
The
Doc knows
interior of
best.
the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty. The blade.
Enter the basement. I'm not taking the blade. But why are we back to chapter 1?
The door to the basement creaks.
I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous?
Wait,
I don't
really?
give a fuck. Yeah.
You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She's beautiful. How could someone...
We're gonna let her out. We're just letting her
Only
go.
making
It's
this
me,
more
Shrek.
difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge... No. You're doing the right thing.
We're doing the right
Walk
thing,
up to
I know
the
it.
chair, large and heavy. Far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing.
Okay, back to the answer, I think. No, she's gonna bite off her arm again. Well, we know that if we're gonna click this, this is gonna basically take us upstairs and the door is gonna get locked again. But we're gonna do it.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your...
See?
Someone else...
Return. Oh, okay. Save.
Fine. Against your better judge, you cut into her
We're doing it
flesh.
again.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to... Her limb falls to the ground. She didn't so much as utter a... No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours. Blood... How is she still smiling after every...
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. As the princess approaches the... Wait, this is... Watch me.
What are you doing?
No. We've done it before, though.
Something's come over you.
Your body lunges forward. The blade... But stop it.
No. I can't resist now. It's not letting me resist anymore.
Thank you.
No.
There's no getting through to you right now, is there?
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon.
She's a
You
vampire.
raise the
That
blade,
explains it.
digging under her
I'm a
ribs,
werewolf.
aiming
She's a vampire.
directly for the... It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
Okay.
You collapse
this is
to the floor,
a slightly different
your body
ending.
unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If it can't just end like this, as much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
It's over.
I'm sorry, but everything goes dark.
And you die. The witch.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her.
Okay, I'm trying to fast
If you
forward.
don't,
Okay. Proceed to the cabin. Let's just get there.
a warning before you go any further. She
No.
will lie. Don't worry.
I don't care. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a mess. The blade is your...
Am I supposed to make different decisions? Because I kind of want to stick. I liked my answers before. That's exactly what I would do again, you know?
It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but the door to the basement creaks open. The weak starlight, the air smell, her voice.
Something nasty finds itself on my... Silence, I see. Don't think I've forgotten about you. I recognized the sound of your nervous little footsteps as soon as they came into my home. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough.
No, she doesn't.
Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Is this game basically teaching us that however we are towards somebody else, that's what we are going to awaken in them? We were bitches. She's bitching back at us.
You can't. And look, I'm just throwing ideas out. Do you want to hear whatever? You need to stop lingering. Your time. Fine, fine. You're the boss.
I think even though she's a witch, we should not be slaying her.
You descend the
She's a
basement
tail though at
steps,
this point.
entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now. What do you want?
She's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Are you guys playing any games as you're watching this? Or are you just listening to it?
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
Enshrouded, of course. Of course. I have one guess. Dog, you're playing GTA, aren't you? You're in GTA now?
Call it deductive reasoning.
But I'm glad you're multitasking. Thank you.
Well, you seem to be great at it.
Fortnite? Oh, that's cool.
Do you remember us then? Do you No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared
but
reality.
I'm honored
even if
that
I'm
you
not a part
don't
of
mind
it.
hearing my
I
annoying
won't
voice in the
waste time
background as you
fighting on
play.
something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all... Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take
But
this
it's not.
seriously
Oh, thank you.
and slay.
Just sitting in the stove. Oh, I thought you wrote that you're sitting in a stove right now and waiting.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find... Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more
You're
difficult than they have
entertained.
to be.
I'm glad. I'm an entertainment to your boredom.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
She has hairy legs. She hasn't shaved in a while, as we can tell. No, we're not gonna talk anything out. No. We're not teaming up.
Oh, smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
Nice.
Well, if you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Be honest, I don't care if you go at this point. Wouldn't kick her out of the bed for eating cookies. I get the sense that you're not happy with me. I died last time. You didn't.
Oh, of course. They're nothing to me.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That's
Why did she
little.
bite her hand off last time?
A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
I died. Look, I know. No. Let's leave.
Yes, let's.
We're going. Don't know where, but we're going together.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
That's scary.
She never
I don't
breaks
think she
eye
likes
contact,
me, huh?
even as the two of you find yourselves face to face. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one that lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Okay.
Oh no, we
She
can't
has
have that.
little horns.
If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. Well, if it doesn't
We're not
matter,
working
then
together.
she
That
can go
I know.
first. Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're
She's
the
gonna
ones who
nail
broke
you.
her trust
Oh,
last
okay,
time.
yeah, she is.
You're talking a lot about trusting
She's done that
someone
before.
who, by
Look at her
very
nails.
definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many
Technically,
more
you're
warnings I
fully
have to
playing
dole
and
out.
watching because
If
you
you
got
help
2
her out of
monitors.
here,
Eventually,
you're
I'd like to
going
get
to
more
regret
though.
it.
Yep. Yeah, I would advise you to get a couple more so you can have my stream open on all of them. You first. Oh, fuck it. We're just gonna step on the
That's
stairs.
right. You're the one who's going first.
I don't care.
Don't worry. I'll be right behind you watching every single...
That's
Whatever.
exactly what I'm worried
I
about.
don't care.
You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels.
Uh-oh.
perhaps even a little closer than you'd like. You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her. No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself. But the princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and in no time at all,
the upstairs
of the cabin is within reach. Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened. You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory. Why did you just say that?
Are they going to start fighting now?
You feel something dig into your shoulder,
sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight.
Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor.
You feel something pop.
The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact.
Why did we fall then? Wait, was it the roots stopping us both?
You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realise that you won't be getting up.
Wow. Might be possible though. Your end goal is 69 screens using the wall space. Why so many screens? Why do you need so many screens? Can you tell us what you're gonna be doing there? Do you want to just kind of expand your view onto multiple ones instead of just getting one gigantic one? What's your plan there?
Wait, why won't we be getting up?
Because we'd be dead. We have something stuck in our buttocks.
I'm afraid your back is broken.
Oh. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really.
You know what? I'll say it. That sucks.
Chicken is
choked. Like having
cooking.
Back.
We're still killing her. I mean, she'd be killing us at this point, I think. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. We just fell down the stairs. You had to pluck it. You didn't have to pluck your own fucking chicken, did you?
We were going to help her. Why?
Why
did she do that?
Something.
It's what I would have done. Have you considered not being like that? Of course not. It's what keeps us alive. And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
What the fuck are you talking about, lady? I was going first. I was sacrificing myself for your own good. I can't get up. You broke my back. I was trying to help you out. Fuck you.
Maybe you were, and maybe you weren't.
You know?
But even more than I wanted my freedom, I really, really wanted to hurt you.
Okay, wait. We're gonna go to Discord, because we're gonna look at some cats. We're gonna look at some cats soon. Oh my fucking god, the pictures are so good as well. The pictures are so good. That's a good camera. Look at that. I like the, you know, the blurry background. The main guy at the front. Please tell me you're gonna rescue them or something. They're babies. This one is so cute. Are you gonna do something? Yeah, you should. You definitely should. They're so beautiful. I want all three of them. I'd sleep with them. Can you imagine that? That would be so fucking cool. And food porn. Let's look at food. Roni. Macaroni. Look at this. What is that? What are those little bits on top? Let's watch it again. That's pasta, but what is this? That's not even half of them. So there's more? Pictures or cats? Multiple workspaces for different tasks. Some for Twitch, another for stream, or another edit, YouTube on, or whatever else. I like it. Multitasking. With your tired brain. My brain is tired, Joshy. Oh no, you haven't slept in 48 hours. Your brain is more tired than mine. Maybe you were, and maybe you weren't. But even more than I wanted my freedom, I really, really wanted to hurt you. Okay, see? This is the moment we realize this relationship is not going to work.
And you know as well as I that by our very natures, only one of us could make it up those stairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
Oh, lady.
See,
And
this
I really
is why
hoped
I
you were
wanted her to go
different
first. I
than
had this
all
whole
the
little
others.
scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back. And then you'd say something like, wow.
That's an amazing
That's an
idea that I
amazing
never saw
idea that I
coming.
never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us.
Sun-dried tomato, chicken penne with roasted green beans and pearl. Oh, I see. Pearl onions is the thing that I saw and questioned. If you don't sleep tonight, you guys may read about me on international news. Man covered and Crisco shakes his fist at the sky and asks why it is blue. That's all you're gonna do? I was expecting something more dramatic, Josh.
And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back. There's just one problem. And what's that? She was clearly planning to betray us.
Yep.
Ugh, you're right, aren't you? I thought this whole thing was ironclad, but really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it? The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up.
Oh, she's broken too, babes. She's broken.
Ho, ho, ho. She's as bad as us.
That is on my special channel. What's on your special channel?
Something inside me is broken.
That's your back, my lady.
Knife? Isn't that so fun?
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Uh-oh.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Uh-oh.
Wait, are we both just stuck
here forever?
Certainly seems that way.
What a way to
go.
go.
What a way to go. Look on
at the bright side.
In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. World could...
We're going to die together.
Nice.
Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Is that
She's
really
such a
what's going
good
to happen?
person, huh?
Hello? Are you still there? What happens next?
Yay! Let's look at more cat pictures. Oh my god! Is Spyro a girl or a boy? They're adorable. You know what? This cat looks a little bit like Grandpa Gamer. There's something Grandpa Gamer-ish about him. Or her. He's a boy. Good night, Ryder. Have a lovely evening. Or if you're headed to bed, sweet dreams. Thanks so much for hanging out, by the way. Had some nice time with you. He looks like Grandpa Gamer, this cat. Do they spend a lot of time together?
I think he's gone.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape. I wasn't feeling much of anything.
But now
I feel...
It's called death, my dear. You were dying. Uh-oh, the hands again. That's how she always goes. Only met a couple of times, but he does like... Okay. Yeah. It's funny because people say that animals, pets, kind of start resembling their owners after a while. Maybe there's something to it. Do you look a lot like your dad? Josh, what are you referring to? Have I missed something? Did Swayze say something I missed? But you don't get the chance to respond. No, will you ever? It's time to leave. Your memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Aww. Aww. such a cute look at this space cat. I like the bottle here as well. What was it? Yeah, it's empty for sure, yeah. This is so cute. They're beautiful. And I'm so sorry for your loss.
And is that a mirror? What?
This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay, just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of
Wow.
everything. If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
Yeah, I'm not reading chat because I don't want to cry. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust. Finally, we're going places.
Approach the mirror. Okie dokie. Take care, Trigger. Thanks so much for the lurk. Gaze into your own reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You're withered. We're decaying, guys. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold.
Lies, Josh.
To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. That's a lie. It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you. No, I'm not. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind? Do you still not care what I bring you next? How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I'm the vessel, yeah? I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. What? Doc, are you still here? Am I in a loop?
You're on a path.
What's happening?
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Now it looks a little
You'll
bit
find the
different, yeah?
princess
Because
within.
it's... I don't remember the starry sky before.
The interior of the cabin is almost...
We're gonna take the blade this
Take the
time.
blade from the table. It'll be...
And enter the basement.
The door to the basement creak... Good. You're still listening to reason.
I don't know if the game wants me to learn like that. It just wants me to kill her.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Yes, the stars were there before.
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to...
Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me?
I
Because
still
you
haven't
should
decided
be.
if she's evil. Is she evil?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Hey, Obi, I can see you.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just...
I am not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
I don't need to talk to you.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Damn, we're gonna die again.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess. Your blade slashes through the air again and again. We can still turn this around.
How? Flee and lock her in the basement? Finish.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted.
You think?
You probably won't make it out of here alive, but
I'm
you can
sorry.
at least make sure that she won't
Roni.
make it out of here.
The game is not letting me be any better.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time.
Damn.
You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's
It's
heart.
amazing, Swayze.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
My mom had pigs when she was little, and like baby pigs as well. And she said they were just like little humans, you know, like little, really like more friendly than cats and dogs.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
So I think we kill her this time.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder.
I think
Do
we're evil.
you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark.
And you die.
And you die.
Okay, it's chapter 2, but the title of it is different, so I'm guessing
You're on
it's
a
a
path
different
in the
chapter
woods.
2.
And at the end of that, you're here to slay.
Okay, wait. But I already slew the princess. Sure, she killed me. Yeah, exactly.
I can assure you that you didn't slay her. and
Okie
that
dokie,
she
Yumby.
didn't
Have a
kill
good
you.
night. Sleep well.
People don't
Take
just
care.
spring back to life after. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
And thanks for hanging out for so long.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter. That's the spirit.
I
There's no point in
almost feel
squabbling
like
when
this
we-
game is never going to end now. It's like we're stuck in an endless loop, you know? Where are we going? I mean, am I supposed to turn around
warning.
and leave?
Before you go any further, she will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in
Milk
her
with baby
power to
bottles,
stop
so
you
cute,
from
that's
slaying
amazing.
her. Don't believe a word she says. Lying and cheating
Well, we-
doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. Are you sure about
Can
that?
I skip it?
The point of my print.
Yeah, it didn't let me skip. With a tab.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest.
So every time we're
Its
back, it
cold
looks different.
stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Are we taking the blade?
The blade.
Let's look
That's
at the
because
mirror.
there isn't a mirror.
What do you
There's
mean?
definitely there isn't.
There is a mirror.
Stop.
I care whether I'm being lied to. I'm handsome. I want to look at
more about
myself.
whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding
No,
from
the
us?
table. Altar. Okay.
I'm not lying to you. Use your...
Can we look in the mirror? Do you
Walk
mind?
up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous it was there a second ago.
But there was a mirror
Now
there.
It's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get
Shut
to
the
fighting.
fuck up. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar.
Enter the basement, bitch. Let's do it. Yeah, pigs are very intelligent.
The door to the basement
And I think
creaks
if
open,
you...
revealing a rough
even,
stone staircase.
Like, if you have
its
a
walls pressing
human
at your
who
sides
faints
and tightening
in a
as you
pig
descend.
pen,
The air
even if they're
seeping
not
from
dead,
below
pigs would
is
still
heavy
eat them,
and
yeah?
oppressive,
Is that correct?
with an almost sulfuric odor to it.
Hi, dragon. How you doing?
If
Good
the
to see you.
princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Shut the fuck up, the red, black and white lady says.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Oh, you see, so they would. They would eat you if you fainted in a pig pen. Why?
Is that another
Are you joking?
challenger? Finally. It's
I'm
been
talking about
ages
pigs.
since I've
We're
had a
talking
good
about pigs,
fight.
apparently, for some reason. It's just
This
their
is
nature.
what she sounded like last time. Good. Sounds
not
like my
joking.
kind of princess. As
So
much
my
as I
mum was
appreciate
right.
the enthusiasm, just make
Eat
sure you don't
everything.
let your bloodlust get to your head.
Even the bone.
You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the prince. As you descend the final
Jeez,
step, the
what
form
is
of
she
the
wearing
princess
right now?
comes into view. A large shackle.
That's a
leading
different
from her
outfit, huh?
wrist to the
That's something
basement
else.
wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Pigs are crazy. And intelligent, just like humans, huh?
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yeah, I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
That's why you suggested disposing of problem people in a pig pen earlier. This is a lot different than last time, but this time definitely happened. You look different, Explorer. So do you remember me? I'm actually here to free you. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
Nah, it's midnight. It's 2 minutes past midnight.
Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
It's a pig farm where some man was feeding hookers to pig. Like live hookers?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Did you dye her black? Yeah. Last time you saw the sun.
Alright, fine.
You like the change? Yeah, I know. You know, today we're black and white. We're going back in time. We're retro. We're going with the game, you know, with the vibe.
What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. But that's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought
Why
two
did
of you
Doc
back
say
to
that
life
this game
is
took him an
infinite.
hour or
And
something,
beyond
2
that,
hours?
you know
Like
who
we've
doesn't
been in
remember
it
anything
for
that
almost
happened
3 hours and
last
it's never
time?
ending. And she's turning into
Are you
Satan at this
okay?
point.
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned,
And hi,
the fate
Enzo.
of my
Hi.
world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a...
Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't know that that's apathy. I don't know, I'm tired. Do we? Let's
I'm going to take
just
that
remain
silence as a
silent,
sign
you know?
that from this moment on, you're going to treat the task before you with the utmost importance
and pig chat.
seriousness.
Just pooping again.
So glad that we're finally all on the same
You're pooping by. How would that even look if you were pooping by? If that's what you mean, like, you know? Pooping by. You look different.
You look exactly the same.
Thanks, bitch. So, you do remember? Of course she does. She like kind of made it clear before.
Best 3 minutes of my
Pooping
life.
and pooping.
So, why don't we do it again?
No, but pooping by casually, you know, just the way it sounds. Oh, hi, I'm just pooping by. Drive by pooping. Enzo, you should be in bed. It's midnight.
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
Oh, you're half Italian, yeah? Talk to us about your dinner. Tell us what you made. Do you cook? Are you a good Italian cook? Do you make your own pasta? Those run by poopings are the most satisfying though. Okay, Josh. Just stick your bum out a window in a car and poop by. I'm actually here to free you. You know what?
Free her?
Why not?
You want?
You know what?
Says I want to be free.
I mean, that's a good point. That's a good point. Like, what the fuck do you want from me anyway, woman, at this point? Make up your mind. You want to be free? You don't want to be free?
Are you sure we want to look a gift horse in the mouth right now? If
You're
she doesn't want to leave,
145th Italian on your
whole
third mother's
situation
side,
just
according to
work out for
DNA.
everyone?
There's nothing out there
Just
for
chilling.
me.
Half past.
The only thing I
You had
care
pasta
about
for
is
tea
right
time,
here.
like an Italian would. But did you make the pasta? Did you make it yourself? Enzo?
All I want is to keep knowing what it
That's the
feels like
true
to kill
test.
you and be killed by you.
Do you even know how to make a proper parmigiana? Do you?
I want to feel that knife split me open. I want to feel your bones snap
You
beneath my
didn't.
fists.
I think I'll just let the princess speak for herself here. And there's only one choice.
Fight her. When? No. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. No, we don't have time left, yeah? Attempt to
I'm
free the
sorry,
princess.
did
Fuck
I
it.
hear that right?
Yeah.
Did you just say you're
You're
going
a
to try and
chef.
free her?
Oh, okay. My apologies, sir, for offending your Italian chefery. Pasta incident questioning your pasta skills. It's passionable. I tried it, but once your butt was out the window, your foot was no longer on the gas pedal and slowed down till the car stopped, then pooped, then drove away. Did you pop all over your car? Poop all over your car then?
She doesn't even want to be free. Exactly. So beyond the apocalyptic moral implications of letting her out, how do we even think that's going to work? I mean, we have a weapon. Why else she's trying?
Blah, 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 blah.
Why not?
Moral stuff. Other way.
Maybe.
At this point, we're so
No,
tired by the game.
It's not.
We're liking the game, but we're old, we're tired. We want to, you know, move on with life. We're doing it. And we are finishing this fucking game. We are not going to quit until we've finished, because I never finish anything. So this game we're gonna finish. You love cooking. It was not your car. Okay, tell us about your 3 most favorite things to cook and eat. Go. And pictures. Why aren't you posting your food pictures in our food porn channel? We're doing it.
Actually, no.
Free the fucking princess.
I have a...
No, fuck you.
What do you think
I
you're
know
doing?
better.
You can't just
I
order
wanna
watch
free
me.
her.
Your left arm lifts towards the ceiling and your hand twists into an obscene gesture.
Obscene
See?
gesture.
I can make you do whatever I want.
Revenge of the colon in 20 minutes, chat. You heard it here. My colon is gonna take revenge on you. What's funny? You should know. You said that. Pizza, pasta, and steak. You're lazy. I knew it. I knew it.
So what? You barely managed to lift our arm.
What are you doing? What is that? Why are you moving so...
Have you not never seen a middle finger before in your life?
Taken aback, flashes her own rude gesture in return.
That's a third middle finger. There we go. Take it.
Hey, you, decision maker.
Attack the princess. Free the princess.
You know what? Fine.
Free Satan.
Blade in hand, you charge forward to try and free the princess from her bindings.
Finally! I have no idea what you were just doing, but I'm glad it's over.
As you slash across her wrist, her elbow comes crashing down on your skull. An unsettling crack echoes in your ears.
I was gonna free you, lady.
It's a devastating blow. Your body crumples to the floor, limbs suddenly refusing to respond.
This might be it.
This might be it.
I mean, a final death out of many?
That's it, huh? You've gotten really soft.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
You will next time tomorrow. You will post something. Thank you. You don't know what to eat tomorrow? Parmigiana. Everything goes dark and you die.
Really?
Really?
In
And
just
one blow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's hardly fair. We're not dead.
We're
You're just flipping the table over. It is what it is.
You're dead. Finished. Over.
All right. Fine.
This whole thing is frustrating mess anyways. We're better off with a fresh start. I'll see
you two next time.
Not anymore. We're in a... But there is a chapter 3 now. There's hope. This thing may be over.
In the wood. If you weren't so damn focused on freeing her, we wouldn't have died back there.
You passed the test. I tested if you knew what goes in a Parmigiana, and you clearly do. What cheese do you use? If you weren't so damn focused on freeing her, you wouldn't have died back there. Yeah, you would have died. She killed you so many times before. You should have learned your lesson by now.
You're strong, but you're bullheaded.
Yeah, we are.
This isn't a fight. It's a puzzle.
She's
stronger than us.
But we can use it.
I hate puzzles.
puzzles.
I've never done a
I love
puzzle
puzzles.
myself. Same thing as last time. Are you insane? Are you not challenging us on all the looping?
Have you known about it the whole time? Or the same
we've
one
been
even
talking
talking
to
since
since
the beginning?
Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a
Mozzarella
grand
jam.
revelation.
Yes.
But that's not what's
Test
going
number
on
2
here.
passed.
We've never enlightened me then. I have no memory of meeting you, but you've clearly seen things you weren't supposed to have seen.
You don't
You'd
need
only
to
be
say
saying the things
you've been saying if you'd already been seen.
So where does that? It leaves us. Screw it. I'm sick of this smug asshole telling us what to do. If you need help busting her out of there,
Fuck yeah.
I'm your man. Welcome aboard.
Claim your power.
If things go bad once we get her out of the cabin, the rest of you had better keep those two in check. They're far along the edge of a dangerous path. Don't let them go any further.
I kind of like how I look now in black and white with the background. The cat looks cute too. It's kind of cool look, yeah? Maybe I should stream in black and white always. Then I would never have to worry about the color of my hair. If you ask for pineapple on pizza in Italy, they literally kick you out of the restaurant. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna test it out next time I go. We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. You wouldn't even call it woods. It's like... Silently proceed to the cabin.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up
Why
the
are
hill
you
of the
streaming?
cabin.
You should be a model, my friend. A
You've
model
given
of
serious
what?
thought to your predicament. No last advice for us?
A model of what?
No words of warning? What I gather, you've heard it all before. I don't know. Screaming sounds
model.
pretty good right about now. I could use a little. There'll be time for that later.
Okay, does it go to the fucking cabin? A face, just a face model. I could be a hand model.
More of a glorified tunnel than a building.
What do models do?
Its stone walls, the blade is your implement.
They just look.
Up to you if we want to take it.
Roni, good one. Different channel. 500 gift subs for an invite. Huh? Why are you... Okay, well, I'm just rereading stuff you wrote to kind of try to make it into something that makes sense. You never mentioned him. Fuck the mirror. Take the blade, but there's no... Where's the blade? Was it on a shelf?
It will be difficult
That's
to
not
slay
an
the
altar.
princess and save the good.
Okay, well, we have to approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't. All we see is a damned mirror.
This really is just like last time.
It's only a link to my OnlyFans busted ass feed channel.
Can you really
Yeah,
not
only
see the
prunes.
mirror?
Only
Or is
prunes.
pretending it doesn't exist another one of your rules?
You have to pay to stop sending pics. Which is basically dating for modern day women, no? Anyway, like, you know. Can you really not see the mirror? It's pretending it doesn't exist, another one of your
There
rules.
isn't a mirror.
There is a fucking mirror. I can see a mirror.
Is it a rule to say that there isn't a mirror
No,
when
there's
there's
clearly one
right
right
there?
here.
Because if it is, I'm inclined to agree, but we don't just smash it already.
Okay, smash it.
Smash it! Bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. Why am I? It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters. Before you is what may as well
I'll
be a
invite you
sheer
for 5
cliff
gift
face.
subs.
There are enough footholds that
Oh,
you'll be
Alpha
able to
Kilo has
clamber your way
suddenly
to the
activated
bottom,
himself.
but it will
He heard
require
a
careful
key
effort.
phrase. Only prunes.
Yeah, hissing up from below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Imagine if I had an OnlyFans channel, but it would basically be me streaming, but just my feed. So I'm gaming here, Twitch is seeing the top of me, and OnlyFans are seeing my feet under the desk, and nothing else.
She hasn't changed as much as she did the time before. She still wants a fight, which means we still know her. We can use that to our advantage.
That's called multi-streaming, huh? A modern day multi-streaming.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult
You
journey,
think?
gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot.
I'm hearing quite a
Soon,
lot of you
there
wake
is
up
solid
now that I
ground
mentioned it. Creeps would come raining and the money would be amazing. New business idea. You know what? But how would we slay her? Roni is, you know, back to business. Focus lady.
We best remember how to get back up. The last thing we want is you turn to face what lies at
Look
the
at
end
her
of the narrow
thighs.
tunnel.
She's thick.
The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you.
And for
from
real,
the
go in
darkness.
full speedo chat category with smuggling grapes with a focus gum for. That's such a cool idea. Busted ass that woke me up. Barbarian. Barbara. Is that you, Barbara? You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness.
Her face widens into a broad grin.
Can it be any wider?
There
I don't think so.
You are, knife in hand.
Her voice has changed as
How
well.
thrilling! Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh, break your bones against my body.
Break your
I
bones
want a
against my
real
body.
challenge this time.
I think she's coming on to us now.
No.
She wants us to break our bones against her body, if you know what I mean.
If we're trying to break her out, I doubt she'll come willingly.
I mean, she might come willingly, you know, we never know.
I really don't like the sound of this.
Princess Mummy.
It's the only way to get us both out. You know what? I should have tried to intervene earlier because I can't let you. Tough shit. We're the ones in control here. It's not the. Yeah, doesn't feel
Grumbling.
nice to be yanked around against your will, does it?
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do.
Oh my god.
So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
What sort of first move she has in mind? Let's talk a bit first. He wants to talk first. Or am I me? Am I a lady? Am I talking to a princess? What's happening here? Not down here. If you want me, you'll have to come and get me. I think that's what we're picking.
The princess
That's what we're picking.
scoffs.
She doesn't want me.
Oh, you're up to something tricky, aren't you? You're teasing me with what I want, but I'm sick of waiting.
Okay. Okay,
I'm
ma'am.
not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to get what I want.
Okay, what do you want then? What is it that you...
Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap.
No.
Okay, she's taken the bait. Now let's get out of here.
I mean, that's not looking promising, to be honest, the situation.
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance.
What are we doing?
As you near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back.
She is.
The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rabbit
These are no
pursuit.
fingertips, my dear. They're nails. They're claws.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
I think it's clear she likes us.
We're planning on it.
No?
You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in
Well.
sight, but once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run?
What do you mean
I
violence?
know what I am.
I thought
why
we were in
can't
love.
you be the same?
Yeah.
You continue to the door. It'd be a
It's
real
sticky tape.
shame
It's sticky
if you were
tape.
Stuck. Don't listen to him.
Don't listen to him.
Locks are nothing. Just barrel. No.
We're barreling. Barrel. Are we dying? No, you guys pick it. I'm not picking this answer. It's up to you. Decide. And I have to see at least 3 answers of the same kind to pick it. Now go for it. Free her. Free her. One more. Die. What a twist. Spanner. Free her. Free her, Willy. What if she has a willy? It's a free. Sorry, we're freeing.
Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass.
No mercy this morning. It's not a morning, Enzo. Or is it more? It's a morning.
You
Fuck.
glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway.
She has a tail, and it's a big one.
What is this place?
Where are we?
Where are we? This doesn't feel right.
We're on Earth. It's freedom. Don't you get it? Everything you've known down there has been a lie. Whatever we find out here is the truth. It's the only way for us to be free. But I don't want to be free with you. What do you mean this doesn't feel right?
This is just another place. I don't care about places. I only care about you. Is this what you wanted? For me to see this?
Roni. What do you mean? I only care about you. I think it's kind of an unhealthy love situation going on here.
Fine then. I've seen it. Are you happy? Are you finally going to
Calabama?
come back to me? Are we finally going to fight?
She readies her powerful legs to charge you, but then she slumps.
But I don't feel like fighting anymore.
I'm cold.
I'm cold.
Because you're naked.
It feels like
Wear
this
something
is where I'm supposed to
more
be.
substantial.
Like stepping out of that door was some driving purpose I've long forgotten. But I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
Marrying your cousin.
I'm so confused.
Trust me, we are even more confused than you are at this point. Yeah, you
I'm
gotta at
sorry.
least like your third cousin to marry them, yeah?
cold.
That's like a minimum requirement. Fuck, she died again. That's the bit I feel sad about. I don't want her to die like that. I don't want her to be, you know, blind leading the blind. I freed someone who didn't want to be freed. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone.
You want a cake?
Where did she go?
She definitely
we
squats,
try
by
and
the way.
find
No, Roni, don't say that. Spit it out. She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? I don't think you want to see her again.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Why forever? Why a mirror? Why is it made out of mirror? Of course you're scared. This is the end. For you. But it's not the end for me. Who are we talking about? Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different.
Does it feel final though? Like, are we full of hope that the game is gonna end now? Does it feel final?
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back.
Fear of mirrors. Mirror phobia.
Screw the mirror. We just need
Don't
to
screw
find
the mirror.
princess.
Screw the princess. The voices feel small, distant, as you approach. What the hell? You return to see the little princess be an attractive monster. Yes, that's me! Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. We gotta test that out now in real life. Guys, we're testing our mirrors tomorrow. Let's see if the voices go away. But you need to see what's in it. It's me. Unravel. Screw the princess, we just need to find the mirror. Yeah, Daxi, I hope you're well. Why aren't you asleep yet? It's late. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. Fuck Roni, if this is chapter 1, I know we've committed to finish the game, we're not gonna rage quit it. We have to go back to the cabin now. It's Friday tomorrow though, yeah? You are at the cabin. I like the music. Are we all singing along? Let's hold our hands, guys. We're holding hands. I can't even see my hands. Sleep system is screwed way too much to either sleep. I'm the same. 7:25, you're going till 4:40 AM tomorrow. Why? Why 4:40? Why so weirdly specific, Josh? I just looked at the clock because I thought it was 23 past,
There's a
not
world
25.
beyond the endless walls of the long quiet.
Free the
I'm
new,
curious
very
to
attractive
see what
princess.
James wants to know.
Do you think there are people out there? Do we give a fuck? We hope there aren't any. We don't like people. Sorry, chat. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real? Do you have thoughts on this vessel? Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken? When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. You know, fuck it, let's just say it.
Their minds are empty.
Oh, hey
existing,
K9,
but
hi.
constantly shifting into something
Thank you
new.
so much.
Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Hope you have a good time, good life, good day. See you again soon, I hope. Good to be here, trying to slowly be better. Me too. He does. But it's a work night. It's midnight. I have work tomorrow, and it's gonna be a tough day, and I'm up and playing games. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. What are we doing? Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond? He does. No, we don't. No. Yeah,
There's no need for you to know what you're going to
torture
do
our
before
narrator.
you do it.
Exactly, Roni. We're
If
on
you
the
find
same
him,
page.
Remember that I'll be waiting for you on the other side.
Okay, you sound much softer than you were before. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Do you think there are people? Do you think that anything is real?
We are real.
Nothing.
Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own.
I know.
And
No,
because
it's
of that,
128 where you
nothing
are. I know
can't
better.
exist.
Everything you say feels like a riddle again. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Yay! At last.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Okay. Everything goes dark. And guess what? You die. Chapter what? No. Fuck my life.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. Seriously? You're just...
Yeah, I just want to go. Yeah.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's
just
talking
go away
about.
from the cabin.
That's strange.
Oh,
it looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track
maybe
again.
everything
Maybe
is the
world
cabin.
Can still be saved
Maybe
after all.
cabin is Rome. And all roads lead to cabin.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's...
Yes. I'm not killing a fucking princess.
Such a gauche phrasing and completely ignores the bigger picture. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
And what happens next?
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your...
Okay.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Or won't.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realise that those flickers weren't just a trick of
There
light.
are many cabins.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin.
Not just
And
a
not just
cabin. The cabin.
The cabin.
The infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you
trying
back
to
to
draw
where
you
you
back
need to
to
be.
where you need to be.
Wait, what's going on?
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you.
We have to go to
You're
every
just
single
going to
one.
do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility.
And now the
because
game is
you
never
care
gonna
more
end,
about
because we're gonna have to go
irritating
into every
me
single
than
one,
you
yeah?
do about the fate of the world.
Lay down in bed, yeah. Thank you so much, Dax. Hope you get some proper sleep. Yeah, just don't look at your phone. Yeah, put your phone down. Try to close your eyes. And I know I'm not gonna do it myself when I go to bed. So, but yeah, you be better. Do better than me.
But of course,
thanks so much for popping by the
you
way.
wouldn't just
See
wander
you
off into the
tomorrow,
forest
maybe?
in search of
Take care.
certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness.
Oh no.
But it's not like any of that time
Get a
spent
grounding
lost
sheet,
in the
my
woods
friend.
really
What's a
matters,
grounding sheet,
because
my
it isn't
friend?
long before the world ends and everyone dies.
What's a grounding sheet? Never heard of that.
You're on a path in the woods.
Fuck
You're
me.
here to slay.
Okay. Forever.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
The phone is a very good distraction, and I'm always in your streams, Distler. You are. Thank you. But I like when you talk sometimes as well. Always. Oh, that's cute. The only way I can sleep now is with headphones watching From on. Really? What's From? Same as Doc, but Doc isn't here now. Oh, he is here. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. A fitted sheet for the mattress that plugs into the ground of an electric outlet. Ah. And then, okay. And it helps? What does it do? Tell us. Talk to us. Share your wisdoms with us. Let's go to the fucking cabin, you know? They want us to go to the cabin. We're gonna go to the cabin.
Before you go any further.
Yeah?
She will lie
Oh,
She
fuck
will
you.
cheat if we're stuck. Ignore him.
Mama,
Let's...
mama, mama. Proceed to the cabin. Your body grounds. Door is floating. That's a cool. That's like a. That's an. They imposed 3 different pictures on top of another. Can you see that? There's like the wooden wall at the back is one. And it comes with that floor, and then no, that's pretty cool.
The only furniture of note is a plate. If he wants us to take... No, I've already...
No,
you can't
no,
listen.
no,
If you're
no, no.
nothing, just ignore... How? I'm not going to... Yes, take a deep... What you're saying here
That's
is
interesting.
obviously real.
And you
Just
say it
accept-
works.
Okay, good.
I've never heard of that. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall... What do you...
Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward...
And then it
There was a mirror.
disappears.
Now it's gone.
It's
You know
gone,
that taking the mirror
bitches.
away from us
Take
is
the
going to
blade.
Take the blade. Okay, fine. How are we supposed to
You
hold
fall
it?
asleep faster every night now within 15-20 minutes. That's
the other
interesting.
way. It really doesn't...
Hold the blade the other way. Yeah,
Switch
fuck
your
it.
grip on the blade. Congratulations. Yes! Isn't this so much... Okay, fine. You're right.
What do you
It
mean?
really doesn't...
What have we done? Oh, I thought we were gonna kill ourselves and end the game.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing
that's a
a
bit of
web
an
of
Escher
branching
situation happening
staircases
here.
all built from unidentifiable materials.
Okay, can we go
Nothing
in?
here seems to belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get. Your head throbbing
Take the
with
left
the
one. I
effort of
can't go
making sense of
anywhere.
this place. None of the stairs even seem to go
You can't
anywhere,
move in this
let
game,
alone down.
Roni. In case you haven't noticed.
The air here has a sickening... If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a disquiet...
Hello?
Hello.
Hi. What are you doing here?
Are you
here to kill?
Gail?
No, no, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't
Jump.
want to do
I
this.
want to jump. Trust me,
Let's
if I
just
could,
turn
I
around
would.
and leave. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Okay. Oh! Oh! So we can actually decide. So which one are we going? I just use a heated blanket and it works for me if I'm warm. And if it's a weighted blanket as well, you know? Like heat underneath, weight over, and then I fall asleep. Or just exhaust myself with my phone until I die. Center. Roni wants left, Enzo wants center. What about others? Josh, Swayze, Daxi, if you're still there. Speak. Speak to me. Left. Oh shoot, what did I just click? Left, okay, so it's left.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet.
Oh.
The impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs until there's nothing left in them to feel.
What?
The air around you grows cold the further you progress. At first a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold. Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths puff out in clouds. You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Yeah, we don't know where we are at this point. We're everywhere and nowhere. The cabin.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin.
The
Visible
drawing
sensations
unravels.
dull and then vanish.
Back to
Till the
basic
only
sketches.
things
We're at the beginning
experienced
now.
Consumption and betrayal.
There's nothing but
skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as
confusion.
Are you just going to stand there?
Confusion. I love this one. This looks so cute.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still
Same
the same
person. I was at the top of the stairs.
Well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement.
Don't forget
And
what you're here.
why are we here again? In case you're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you.
Let's talk to her for a bit. Fuck me. What's her name, maybe? Let's find out her name. You know, it's been a while. We've been dating for quite some time at this point.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Did we basically just slip down the stairs, yeah? And hit our head?
Princess.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
After the 4th date.
Again? Have you been here before? Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until...
Until?
It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen.
Waffles, if I really like them.
To whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
And is it just you eating waffles, or are you do you share them? There's more of you now. Getting down here was weird. Like I pulled apart and blah, blah, blah. No.
Wait, that's not right.
What do you mean?
Take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Pork sausage, little potatoes and eggs.
All at once, you charge forward, not fleeing to slay the princess just as you strike at her bindings and leave her to languish alone.
I don't know, but like you typing out pork sausage made me like drool just a little. I don't know why. Knife gleaming to slay the princess.
Is this what the end of the world looks like?
You move fast.
But this... We can't...
He's so beautiful.
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How is
whoever made the game
everything is happening at the same time? Luckily for all,
for an extended period of time.
Everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves.
Visible drool on the pork sausage.
Falls apart?
Was it? Who's falling apart?
I think he's gone.
Who's gone?
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
You mean like the narrator is gone?
What happened to us?
What happened to all of us? There's so many of us here. Like, what's happening right now, ladies?
They just don't fit.
I don't fit. I feel like I'm losing my mind as I'm playing this game.
It's all so uncomfortable.
I mean, what do you mean uncomfortable?
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Fix us?
Yes, Josh. I can't fix you, ladies. There's nothing that can help you. You're conjoined triplets. Like, I'm not even sure where I would like start cutting.
We should help her. I think We did this.
It is trippy, isn't it? And I'm really curious to see like what sort of different endings there are. Like, and so I know we gotta watch it till the end. Like we're none of us is logging off or going anywhere until we finish this game. Just so you know, all of you in chat, we're staying. Yeah, it's a commitment. We've committed to it. It's meant to be short.
How surprisingly sincere.
I think Doc said it took him an hour or two, and we're almost like 3.5 into it now.
I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Maybe because I talk more than I click. I should click more than I talk.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
No, yeah, it is.
Please, please.
How many Pringles do we eat, boss? Pringles? 10 Pringles at a time. Under those good data and dev. 420. Yes. Okay, what do we do? I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. You'll never know if she hears your reply though. She's gone. And your memory returns. But was it ever gone in the first place? It was never gone.
She's gone? Where did she go? Should we try and find
Relapse. Sorry, I kept asking you about cooking. Have you guys noticed, like, whenever you try to, like, lose weight or go on a diet, people start talking about food everywhere you go? Chocolate milk. 4:20 is when I pop in, but back to lurk. Lol. Okay. Okay.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I mean, why not? Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't
Doesn't
feel right.
It feels different.
Different.
Final. I'm getting a bit of a deja vu at this point. We've been here before.
Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
Okay. It's funny when people say calorie counting because it makes you feel like somebody's just sitting there and just counting calories. Like you should be saying you're calorie restricting and counting. Or, because you can count anything, yeah? And doesn't mean you're restricting anything. You bulk up in the winter time and then cut yourself, like everybody does, yeah? Like bears do as well. You wanna go but Buffy. I'm gonna call you Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Make sure to change out the bong water when it gets a bit murky. That's when it's dodgy. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. Nothing. You are nothing at all. Well, it doesn't mean you're nothing. There is nothing to reflect yourself back onto you. I'm a bird. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. It's a figure. Faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. It's a fucking crow. You type like you're drunk? Getting fat and sassy for winter. I like it, you see? That's how just getting sassy. That's how you should call it. Yeah, I only can count to 10, you know? Explore. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
No, I don't. Mr. Crow. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in 2. I'm pretty sure that's more than 2, though. I can count that much. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. And then another crack forms. Oh, I already read it, fuck it. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Wait, what? The bird is the narrator? It's blinking at me. Blink again. Please blink at me. Did it ever blink? It blinked. What are you? £6'1" and only 165 pounds for those weirdos who and the only calories I count are the ones I don't eat. I have a special place in my heart for the big bags. Huh? Okay.
I'm aware, and if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
It's talking to me.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me.
Biscuits and gravy. No, don't go. Stay. We've made a pact. Nobody's eating anything. Until I finish the game. No, you can eat, because you have to, yeah? You have blood sugar issues. Go eat. No eating or sleeping rule. No leaving the screen. If I'm committed, you're committed. That's the deal. By following me, you signed up to it. Well, I'm so tired I can't even read the fucking options anymore. Biscuits and gravy. Not... it doesn't sound right though. Savory biscuits and gravy? Beans on toast, I want. I don't have any question. I don't give a fuck, I just want to go to bed. Destroy the mirror. You have had enough. It's a sausage gravy. You already know what you are. You are the long... I am the long quiet. No, is he the long quiet? And it is finally time for you to wake up. No, it's time to go to bed, to fall asleep. All of this is you. I feel like me playing this game makes it slightly more psychedelic. No? One last cabin visit. That gave me chills. You already know what you are. I like the long quiet. What if you had a Twitch streamer name called Long Quiet and all you did is just sat there saying nothing and just, you know, long quiet. Bring the stranger to her, a rich and vibrant heart. Achievement. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. I want to try a proper biscuit and gravy thing. I've never had it like, you know, yet, like you have it. What's happening here? Excuse me.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see
What
me.
are these naked women doing to her?
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. I'm the long quiet. But I don't really know what that means. Okay, I'm gonna pick that one because I like it.
Names are their attempts to capture that which
Is she the
cannot
witch
be
version of
captured.
Medusa?
They call
Yes.
me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
A pale imitation. They call me the shifting mound. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
No, it's she inversion, but she out.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play.
I'm
I
not
am not
dead,
death, but I contain it in multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I'm gonna be a little quieter now so we can actually hear how the game ends. Because it would suck if I just talked through it, yeah? And none of us would know what happened. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked, if all of them would have led to this moment?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet
We'll just have to do it again, Rowley.
But we cannot use words
It's my
alone
idea
to
of
grasp
hell.
things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it.
But there's a sequel to the game, kinda made by the same author, that I bought tonight as well. We're not gonna play it tonight though. But we may tomorrow, I don't know, depends.
Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Mob you. There is no beginning to them, and there is no end.
And there is no
There is only the flood of
There is only the flood of
every moment you hold every possible sensation
Every
at
moment
once.
you
And
hold
then you
every
hold them all
possible
again.
sensation at once. And then you hold them all again.
We're gonna have to talk later about it. Because somebody's gonna have to tell me what they think, what happened.
But in the end, you reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything.
Oh, that sucks. I'm glad you're back though.
We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
I saw every version of us across, every reality, and not every reality had you drawing breath. Even then I went on, the world doesn't need you. Address this vessel's statement directly. Appeal to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation. But that isn't what any of this has been about. Reject her authority. You've done nothing but lecture me since. We're gonna remain silent.
Nothing.
I think that's the true end. I say nothing. Fuck.
I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back. You run and you run far, and the flesh I hurl at you is answered by the empty air of a place I'd never been. Cold and lonely, but also true. I didn't know what to make of my freedom then, but I know what to make of it now. You challenged me, and by challenging me, you gave me purpose. A life without obstacles is no life at all. Have you? Or is what you think of as independence merely an illusion? Without me, you can have no contrast. And without contrast, you have no shape.
A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not forever. I move and you react, and both of us break the other. But breaking is only a moment in time. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now?
You're a
How would you like
magnificent
to see
waffle.
what you might become tomorrow?
You're better than a pancake.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me. Your letter
Uh-oh. Did I just kill her?
And another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever, consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Belgian waffle.
Then there's no need for you to fight with the end. Whenever you're ready,
Nice.
we move together.
I guess I committed to her
In
now.
loving hand. Nothing brings me greater joy
carve
than
meaning.
to hear those words.
Achievement.
The final piece lies with you.
Free yourself. You fall into yourself. Not convinced? The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of your cage pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
She loves me. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Oh. You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality, something that simply is. Shall we? We're gonna ask first.
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. I think this is game over. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you're aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. The end. But the achievement says there are no endings. That's so cool. That's cool. Chapter 1. Back to the start. What do we think? Think about it, you know? Sleep on it. Tell me tomorrow or next time we talk and chat. Let's start with discussing this, or even talk on Discord. Because I'm curious to hear what you think about it. What was this lesson about? What have we learned? What have we not learned? Josh. Stop it. Let people do it themselves if they want it. But thank you. But stop it, but thank you. Swayze, aren't you lucky to be subscribing to me now? No more ads. One of us. Now you're never gonna get out. You're stuck. Laundry Bear. I liked it. What? Did we like it? Yes? No? We finished the game though. We finished. There is a cabin. We finished it. Have you noticed, Roni? This entire week has been about cabins to an extent now. Because we played the horror cabin game earlier in the week, and now we played another horror cabin game. You know? Interesting. Interesting. Killing the princess, please, in the future. More killing of the prince. Okay. One of you, one of you, one of us. And we need to dust off Devour. We do. We need to play it together. Yes. Talk on Discord. Arrange things. Make things happen. What else? So I have this other one, yeah? Wait, what the fuck is it? So when I bought this one today, I bought it together with this one in a package. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this beautiful game. Yeah, I'm sure I wanna quit. The end. Over. Game over. We're gonna go here. And I'm gonna just very, very, very quickly show you what this one is about, yeah? One of the base games somebody played. You know, it's similar but slightly different. Twin Peaks meets Gravity Falls and Life is Strange. That's it. We're not looking at any more. But I suppose tomorrow is not a good time to play it again. Like play a similar type of game. We need a break, don't we? We need to play something else first. Goat curry time, baby. Unravel is a cool game. Unravel? What's Unravel? It's a game. It's a what? Wait. Oh. I already like it. Okay, Enzo. Thank you so much for sticking out to the end. I appreciate you, man. Have a good night. Don't stay up too late. The compliment. Poop out the window. Is it cute? This looks very cute, but it's like, it's just a side game, yeah? Like you walk sideways, you can't... Oh, this is gonna annoy the fuck out of me, having to jump like that. It's cute, but it will be annoying. But we'll play it. Why not? You know, why not? I have Little Nightmares. I have so many sideways games, but I call them sideways games because they're not very logical to me. You just, you know, that's not how my brain works. But we'll play it. Whatever you guys want to play, we'll play. If you want to torture me with sideways games, I'll play them. But this is the end. We're going to bed now. All of us. At the same time. Go ground yourself in your bed, Swayze. Little Nightmares, yeah. I want to play Little Nightmares and I'm going to wear a yellow coat. With a hoodie. With a hood. A yellow coat with a hood. Yeah? Deal? I'm gonna match my games from now on. Whatever I play, you know, we're gonna be black and white, color, yellow, whatever is required. We're gonna rate somebody now. I'm gonna go on this lovely screen. So that's the last moment you're seeing me. Goodbye. I am gonna rate a human. And as I rate a human, I am going to play the song I released on Spotify today or yesterday. I can't even remember anymore. And we're all going to listen to it and appreciate it. And we're all gonna go to Spotify to Miss Mills and follow Miss Mills and listen to her song 10 times every day, okay? Jim, thank you so much for being here. Swayze, it's been a pleasure. Roni, you're the coolest. Poopmaster. Enzo, sleep well. Joshi, be Joshi, never change. And now we're gonna listen to The Antidote. And I'm gonna write, don't fucking go anywhere. Or go. But, you know, no, not Slice of My Hawaii. No. Good night, guys.
If trust had a face, it would be rusted and worn. Rusted and worn.